Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You want to know if you're absolutely terrible at dating? This is the one way to do it. Second date updates. Again, if you go out with someone and they blow you off and you want to find out why, just email us. We'll call them for you to get to the bottom of the problem. We've got Becky on the phone right now. She emailed us about a guy named Xavier. Hi, Becky.
Hi, Jubal.
What's going on?
Congratulations, Brooke, also.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I dated a lot before I found one to get married to, so don't you worry. I had a lot of no callbacks in my life.
Yeah. Unless the issue with Xavier was that you told him you wanted to get married right away, then we didn't even need to call him.
Hey, I'm trying to make her feel better about the situation, all right? I've been there. That's all I'm saying, Becky. I've been there. What happened?
So I met Xavier last week at church, and we went out one night, and we went to dinner. It was a great dinner. I mean, he was just so sweet. He paid for dinner and everything, and we went back to his house afterwards, and
Prayed all night, didn't you?
Right. We didn't do it,
Yeah, but
which is something that I really didn't want to do, but we did do a little more than kissing.
A little dry hump
And
action.
it was really weird because at some point he just stopped and kind of stopped the whole thing and was like, I gotta go, I gotta be somewhere tomorrow morning. So I was like, okay, well, and he was like, yeah, I'll give you a call. And I don't know, it's been like a week now, and I'm just wondering what happened.
Okay. Have you tried to get a hold of him?
No, because if he wants to date me, I would assume that he would call me. I kind of want to be courted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could he have had a midnight church service that he was going to? Prayer
Boom.
circle?
Lydia got it, didn't she? And you're upset because you weren't invited. Okay, Becky, we're going to call him right after this. We're going to ask him why he hasn't called you or anything.
Okay.
You'll get your second date update next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Becky emailed us about a guy that she went on a date with who she met at church. His name's Xavier. They had dinner, went back to his place and kind of fooled around a little bit. And then I don't know, a certain point, you feel like he got freaked out, Becky?
I don't think he got freaked out. I
So
hope not.
he just stopped what you guys were doing and said he had to go.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. And then he was a good kisser. You'd kiss him again.
Oh, he's a great kisser.
Okay.
All
So
right.
you're into it. Becky's into it.
Okay, we're going to call him right now.
Hello,
I was looking for Xavier.
this is he.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh, yeah, I know you, man, but you're the prank guy.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Oh,
the prank.
nah, man, I don't want it, man.
I don't want it.
This is not how a phone tap usually starts. I don't usually introduce myself right off the bat. I'm calling about something else, Xavier. I just want to ask you if you know a girl named Becky.
Yeah, she looks good. I know Becky.
Okay.
She looks good.
Yeah, I know Becky.
You met Becky at church, right? Like you guys went on a date a week ago?
Yeah, we hung out once. We had drinks. We had a little bite to eat. Got to know each other. Did our thing. You know what I mean?
I like you, Xavier. There's no question about you're not even asking why we're calling. You're just like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, why?
My question to you is, why haven't you called her back after you guys went out?
Oh,
Now you're hesitant.
no, man. It just wasn't. It just wasn't right. Sometimes yeah.
Xavier,
Xavier, sometimes yeah is not an answer.
here's the deal. Help Becky to understand.
Yeah, we hung out once. We had drinks. We had a little bite to eat. Got to know each other. Did our thing. You know what I mean?
I like you, Xavier. There's no question about you're not even asking why we're calling. You're just like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, why?
My question to you is, why haven't you called her back after you guys went out?
Oh,
Now you're hesitant.
no, man. It just wasn't. It just wasn't right. Sometimes yeah.
Xavier,
Xavier, sometimes yeah is not an answer.
here's the deal. Help Becky to understand maybe what went wrong so that she can learn from it.
I don't want to talk bad about nobody. and she's so sweet.
Okay.
But I think she got commitment issues. She might be seeing somebody else. You know, she's got, you know, I mean, she's got attachment.
Xavier, let me stop you right there. Like, what do you mean commitment issues and attachment issues and all that?
Okay, so we like making out, we're doing our thing, you know, whatever. I get down around, you know, around her back a little lower. She got a tattoo of this dude's name on her back. Like she's a pirate. Like she's a sailor.
She's a sailor.
She's a pirate.
Okay, so she had a tattoo of another dude's name on her. And is that when you stopped making out with her when you saw that?
Yeah, I'm like, whose property is this? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what? You know what?
I'm sorry. Wait. That's why you haven't called me back?
Hello?
Xavier, that's Becky. She's on the phone with us right now. Go ahead, Becky. Ask him a question.
So you just saw my tattoo on my back, and that's why you didn't call me back, because I had a name on there.
Yeah, somebody else's name. Like, what's that about? And that's only just what I saw. What other names you got all over your body?
Well,
Xavier.
You know, first of all, maybe you should ask me what it meant. Yeah, it's a guy's name, but it's my grandfather's name. That meant a lot to me.
Ooh.
Becky, did you get your grandfather's name tattooed on your ass?
It's not directly on my ass.
It is like
more
up
kind of
on your.
hidden
It's like
because-
up on your ass. And they tell me why is that? You know what I mean? Like that's just weird in itself.
That's a little strange,
Yeah.
Becky.
Yeah.
The
That is a
lower
lot.
back tattoo of a family member, normally those are known as tramp stamps. I don't know why you would put a family
Yeah.
member on your lower back.
That's a little odd. Okay.
I don't think it is. You know, my grandfather meant a lot to me, and
Okay.
that's. I mean, it's somewhere hidden. I didn't want it to be somewhere just blatantly out in the open.
Becky, how would you feel if Xavier had his grandmother's name tattooed on his ass?
I get what you guys are saying, but it wasn't on my ass. It's not on my ass. It's a little bit above there. It's just above there.
Little
It's
top
more,
cheek.
it's more tasteful than that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, the show will pay for you guys to go on a second date if you want to. Becky, would you want to go out on a second date with Xavier?
Yeah, I would want to go out on a second date, but I just hope that next time, if he has an issue, he would just ask me.
Is that all the tattoos you got? I mean, I don't want
No,
to expect nothing else.
I have one more that's behind my neck. It's my mom.
Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
saw that one. That's cute though.
He likes that. All right. Xavier, knowing now that it's her grandfather's name and it's not completely on her ass.
Man, I don't know. It's really close to her ass, yo.
Hey, Xavier, think of it this way. It says a lot that family is important to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Xavier, you play your cards right. Your name could be the next one on her ass.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The actual date that happened in today's second date update is probably one of the biggest train wrecks I've ever heard of.
Really?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Lucas, I read your email, and it sounds like you had an awesome time with the girl that you want us to call today.
Yeah, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't ideal.
Oh, no.
Explain to everybody what not ideal is. Was it the first part where the tears happened, or the rest of it where the funeral happened?
No, stop.
No,
Stop.
it wasn't a funeral. It was a cemetery.
Oh, my bad.
So,
That's not better.
Tell everybody about your date. First of all, how'd you meet this girl?
I met Avery. Her name's Avery. I met her through a friend of a friend,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and I picked her up at her place. And she got in the car, and I could sort of tell. I mean, I don't really know her that well, but I could sort of tell that something wasn't right. So I asked her, you know, are you okay? And she started crying right there. I mean, she was talking about she had something with her family, her parents, and she was really upset.
At
So, wait.
that point, Lucas, why didn't you just go, you know what? Maybe we'll do this date another time, and I'll take you back home so you can deal with whatever you got going on.
I mean, you know, I thought about it, but, you know, in that moment, I was just like, maybe she just needs someone to talk to.
Thank
All right.
goodness.
Or you
because
saw a moment of
what?
weakness and you were like, yeah, all right.
Get on the
I know
shoulder,
how
baby
this is
girl.
going to end.
You guys, he's just trying to be a nice guy. You can't drop a crying girl off at her house just to let her cry by herself.
Yeah, you know, she just seemed like she needed to get a lot of stuff off her chest, you know?
So what was
Yeah.
wrong? Did you figure out what was going on?
Sort of tell. I mean, I don't really know her that well, but I could sort of tell that something wasn't right. So I asked her, you know, are you okay? And she started crying right there. I mean, she was talking about she had something with her family, her parents, and she was really upset.
At that point, Lucas, why didn't you just go, you know what? Maybe we'll do this date another time, and I'll take you back home so you can deal with whatever you got going on.
I mean, I thought about it, but, in that moment, I was just like, maybe she just needs someone to talk to.
Thank goodness.
Or you saw a moment of weakness and you were like, yeah, all right. I know how this is going to end.
You guys, he's just trying to be a nice guy. You can't drop a crying girl off at her house just to let her cry by herself.
Yeah, she just seemed like she needed to get a lot of stuff off her chest,
So what was wrong? Did you figure out what was going on?
I mean, just something with her parents. She had gotten a big argument with them about, she said, her life choices. Yes. And eventually the conversation got into her childhood, and it got pretty deep.
Yeah, see, at that point, I think you should have maybe ended the date. But I can't even believe your next step. Lucas took her to a cemetery.
What?
Why?
Why did you take a crying
Well,
girl?
look, okay, hold on. Because in my mind, I was thinking, we definitely can't go to a restaurant at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, she was full on ugly crying kind of. That was the circumstance.
Good for you for sticking with it, though, Lucas. Lucas, it's impressive that you've been able to stick with it this long. If that happened to me, 5 seconds, I'd be out, dude.
God, you could at least take her to ice cream to cheer her up. How did you get to a cemetery, dude?
I was like, we gotta go somewhere. That it's not going to be ridiculous that she's crying so much. So we happened to drive by a cemetery, and I thought, in that split second, I was like, this is the perfect spot.
That is, yes.
I suppose.
Look, it's quiet, it's private. There's not a lot of people. So, in that moment, I thought it was the best choice.
Plus, you can always use the perspective of, hey, things could be worse.
Yeah.
You could be dead.
Look at that guy, and that person over there.
What did you say to her?
I mean, I was like, look, this is just a quiet place where you can just do your venting, and and I'll just listen. And she was really being open about all this stuff about her family. And weirdly enough, I thought that there was a connection.
Is this your new thing now, Lucas? You're gonna start taking people on cemetery dates? It worked out so well for you.
It'll be a thing, yeah.
All right. How did everything end with her?
I sort of, after all this stuff she'd been revealing, I felt kind of closer to her, and so I put my arm around her, and we walked to the car, and then, I thought it would be an okay moment to try to kiss her.
Oh.
After all that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That is a bad choice on so many levels, Lucas.
That's coming from Jubal.
Yeah.
Look, looking back at it now, obviously it wasn't the best decision.
She just poured her heart out to you about some family issues she's having. She's been crying, and you're in the middle of a cemetery. Not the best time to make a move.
She'd calmed down a little bit, and like I said, the things that she had been telling me, I feel like we had gotten close in a couple hours that she'd been telling me all this stuff.
I think I would have kissed him if I was the girl in that moment. I mean,
really?
Yeah, you feel super connected to someone like that.
I think it's called vulnerable.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, and you're vulnerable, and
Sad.
you have everything opened up to him.
She definitely wasn't having it. She definitely pulled back, and I did not. It was not a smart move on my part.
You said she wasn't into it. What did she say when you tried to kiss her?
She sort of stepped back and was like, you want to kiss me in a cemetery? She basically just wanted to go home at that point.
And you still want to call her for a second date update.
Ballsy.
Like I said, I felt by the end, even though, she wasn't receptive to the kiss, that there was some sort of connection there.
Well, she obviously trusted you if she told you all that
Totally.
stuff about her childhood and stuff.
Or she's crazy. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Great. Thanks,
I'm
guys.
excited about this one.
Me too.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
After the first date that you had, Lucas, I still can't believe that you want to call this girl and do a second date update. You're sure you want to go through with this?
Yes, I'm definitely sure, yeah.
If you missed the first part of the second date update, Lucas took this girl Avery out he met through friends. Soon as they started driving to go to dinner on their date, she broke down in tears because of some stuff that was going on with her family. That wasn't enough to scare Lucas away, so he decided, you know what, we can't go to dinner. This is going to be awkward now. I'm going to stop at the best place possible. cemetery
Yeah.
and walk around the cemetery and let her spill her guts there. I know is the only option you had, Lucas. And then when Lucas tried to kiss her at the end of the night, she pushed him away. I was like, you want to kiss me in a cemetery? I don't think so. I never asked you, Lucas, how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
It's been a week now. The text I sent, she just hasn't responded back to at all.
Just nothing?
She hasn't,
Yeah.
apologized profusely and said, oh, my God, I came across as a crazy nut job. Let's do this again.
No, I haven't heard from her at all.
And honestly, you still find her super attractive.
I do, yes. I do.
Okay.
Sometimes crazy can be hot. I'm not going to lie.
Seriously, though.
All right.
All right, Lucas. Well, we're going to give her a call right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
All right, great.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Avery, please?
this is Avery.
Hey, Avery, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you? You got a second?
From where?
Moving 92.5, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. We do a morning show from 6 to 10 every weekday.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a friend of the show, and he thinks that you're avoiding him and don't want to go out on another date with him, so he asked us to call you and find out if he did something wrong on your date.
Oh, okay.
I guarantee you remember this little date that you went on. It should be pretty memorable.
I mean, not to be weird, but I've been on a couple dates recently. Can you tell me his name?
It would be the only date that you went on to a cemetery.
Oh my gosh.
It's Lucas.
Oh.
Did you not like Lucas?
So he told you about the cemetery. How much did he tell you about this date?
Oh.
He just, kind of told us there was a weird moment after he picked you up where you were having some personal stuff going on and got kind of upset, and then he decided to stop at the only place that he could find where he thought you two could talk quietly, which was a cemetery. He did say that he tried to kiss you at the end of the evening, and you shunned his advances because it was weird to try to make out with you in a cemetery. Yeah. Is that what did it?
I was going through a lot that day, as you know already, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though I was clearly, horrible and weird, he was really a little weird. I'm sorry, but...
Really?
He was the weird one in this whole thing?
Yeah.
Well, he said some stuff that I think he was trying to make me feel better, but it wasn't really working.
Can you give us an example of something that he said?
Well, I mean, did he tell you, what we did in the cemetery?
He just said that you guys walked around and talked, and he kind of let you vent whatever you were feeling.
There's more activities that you can do in a cemetery.
I guess. I had no idea.
Oh, no.
No. I mean, that was it. But while we were walking around, he would occasionally, stop in front of headstones and be like, "Oh, isn't it sweet, all these husbands and wives buried together?"
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's creepy.
That is super creepy.
I thought it was going to be he stole the flowers and gave them to you, but that's even worse.
Yeah.
That happened too.
Oh.
He did that?
What?
No.
He pulled a flower off a grave and handed it to me and said, "Here, this will cheer you up." And I was like, "This is a dead person's flower." And he said, "They won't miss it."
I'm so confused on who to think is crazy.
I know.
This one. I just don't know.
At first I was like, Lucas, are you sure you want to call Avery? Now I'm like, these two are a perfect couple.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I know that he was trying, to lighten the mood, but we were in a cemetery. I was clearly having a meltdown. And his solution was to pull flowers off graves and say things like, "We'll all be dead soon, even your parents."
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Okay.
Well,
Up until that point, I was
definitely
like...
have a history with my parents.
Yeah.
But I don't wish them dead.
Up until that point, I was like, all right, well, it's kind of cool. He's trying to lighten the mood and maybe help you laugh and get through your stuff. But then going like, hey, don't worry about anything you're having at home with your parents. They'll be dead soon.
Oh, that's not
That usually doesn't
sensitive.
play well.
No.
Like I said, I totally will be the first to say that I was in a really bad space and probably should have canceled. But, ultimately I'm looking for a partner in life, and I don't think I want to be a partner with someone who's kind of weird.
And maybe someone who's not already hoping that your parents die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a bonus.
I should actually tell you that Lucas is on the other line right now. and just heard your recap of the date.
Oh God, no.
Around and talked, and he kind of let you vent whatever you were feeling.
There's more activities that you can do in a cemetery.
I guess. I had no idea.
Oh, no.
No. I mean, that was it. But while we were walking around, like, he would occasionally, like, stop in front of headstones and be like, "Oh, isn't it sweet, all these husbands and wives buried together?"
Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's creepy.
That is super creepy.
I thought it was going to be he stole the flowers and gave them to you, but that's even worse.
Yeah.
That happened too.
Oh,
He did that?
What?
no.
He pulled a flower off a grave and handed it to me and said, "Here, this will cheer you up." And I was like, "This is a dead person's flower." And he said, "They won't miss it."
I'm so confused on who to think is crazy.
I know.
This one. I just don't know.
At first, I was like, Lucas, are you sure you want to call Avery? Now I'm like, these two are a perfect couple.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I know that he was trying, to lighten the mood, but we were in a cemetery. I was clearly having a meltdown. And his solution was to pull flowers off graves and say things like, "We'll all be dead soon, even your parents."
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Okay.
Well,
Up until that point, I was
definitely
like,
have a history with my parents. but
Yeah.
I don't wish them dead.
up until that point, I was like, all right, well, it's kind of cool. He's trying to lighten the mood and maybe help you laugh and get through your stuff. But then going like, hey, don't worry about anything you're having at home with your parents. They'll be dead soon.
Oh, that's not
That usually doesn't
sensitive.
play well.
No.
Like I said, I totally will be the first to say that I was in a really bad space and probably should have canceled. But, ultimately I'm looking for a partner in life, and I don't think I want to be a partner with someone who's kind of weird.
And maybe someone who's not already hoping that your parents die.
Yeah, that could be a bonus.
I should actually tell you that Lucas is on the other line right now and just heard your recap of the date.
Oh God, no.
Hey, Avery.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
you poor thing.
Look, I had no idea how to react. I mean, you were obviously really upset. I was just trying to do anything to take your mind off of it or lighten the moment. I don't actually want your parents to be
It
dead.
kind of took my mind off it, but not in the right direction.
I didn't, I was improvising. I've never been in a situation like this before. So I was just trying to find any way that I could possibly get your mind off of things. That's all that was.
I mean, you could kind of understand that, right, Avery?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I was doing a good job on a date either. I was doing a very bad job for a date. But I feel like if this is your go-to response to say, "Oh, your parents will be dead soon," and you put flowers on graves, like, that's bad.
Look,
that's a bad solution.
Okay, it was obviously a terrible, bad attempt at a joke. But the only reason I said it was just to try to get your mind off of things, change the subject. I wasn't, not thinking that clearly either.
It sounds to me like you two are perfect for each other. I'm not going to lie.
It's an off day
Yeah.
for both of you.
It just maybe it was one of those days you should have turned the car around and had the date on a different day.
Well, yeah, like I said, I should have called it off from the get-go. And I know that so many people encountering like a total meltdown would just run away, and I get that. And Lucas, I'm really grateful for you to just like sticking it out. And
See-
I mean, though you were kind of a idiot, I mean, I know it was a good intentioned idiot.
See, at least Lucas was trying, and he liked you enough to try to get a second date with you on a radio
Yeah, that's the other thing
show.
that's kind of weirding me out, I'll be honest. Like, I wouldn't want a second date with me after that. I was awful.
But Lucas still wants to go out with you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just thought, you're being really honest, and I think you're still pretty great. I know it wasn't ideal this first time around, but I like you.
See, that should say a little something, Avery, don't you think?
That's
Because
really
honestly,
nice.
Avery, if I picked you up and you started bawling like that, I would have left you by the side of the road. So why don't you give Lucas another chance? We will pay for a second date. Will you go out with Lucas again?
Oh, come on.
I mean, I guess it can't be any worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can only go uphill.
It's just like we tell everybody with the show, set your standards low and you'll like us if you just listen.
I mean, and if that's kind of our worst, and we still manage to be cordial, nice people, then maybe we could do better. I don't know. Just please, no creepy jokes, okay?
No more creepy jokes and no more cemeteries.
Awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations, Lucas. You got your second date.
Great. right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. And Avery, I hope that you have a great time, and I hope that everything that you were worried about on your last date is okay now and you're in a better place personally.
Great. Thank you, guys.
I mean, I say that, but I kind of hope you cry again just so we can have Lucas call back in and do another second date.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All I need's a little love in my life.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for today's second date update is named Jake. And Jake, I suspect, is a master dater.
Oh, really? Why's that?
Well, because, normally in dating, you don't want to seem too eager.
Uh-huh.
There's like the 2-day rule where you're going to wait a couple days before you contact them. Some people right away start texting and they get way too excited and then it scares off the other person.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that 2-day rule, but okay.
That's me. Yeah, I scare people off.
Yeah. Well, not Jake. Jake is really good at it. Apparently, he waits a little longer than 2 days.
Oh.
And the timing, I believe, is going to be perfect because Jake waits 2 years to contact the person that he wants to get together with. Jake, I see what you're doing, and I like it.
It's a slow play.
Yeah, it's all part of my master plan, you guys. It works every time.
Every time.
Every couple of years.
Good.
He might go on one date every decade, but whatever.
Dude,
he gets it done.
Hope you never want to get married. At that rate, you're not going to propose for like 200 years.
Well, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder, so I kind of took that and ran with it,
Yeah, I like
you
it.
did.
You do things in extremes. I can appreciate that, Jake. Why are you waiting 2 years to get a hold of the girl that you want to call today?
So I met this girl on a social website.
They had those 2 years ago?
They did, absolutely.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, wow.
And I assume you guys went out 2 years ago.
Yes. So I connected with this girl on the phone. We actually met up for a date, and I love to golf. And I go to the driving range almost every weekend. Come to find out, this girl had never, ever held a club or definitely never hit a ball before. So I was super excited to take her to the driving range.
Okay.
That could go really well or really horribly.
Absolutely, but fun nonetheless.
Okay, yeah, true. Horrible is fun. Yeah.
She was excited to learn, so it was an exciting date, to say the least. We get there, I get us a big bucket of balls, and as soon as I grab this bucket of balls, I see this older gentleman kind of staring at us from off in the distance.
And you were like, screw her, I want to date the older gentleman.
No,
and you ended up...
Not at all, buddy.
Oh.
I was thinking, does this guy checking me out, or is he checking my date out? Because she was looking really good.
Okay, so you fought an old guy at the driving range because he was looking at your date.
No, I did not try to fight him.
Damn, okay.
So
well,
what
this is not exciting to me anymore.
No, I'm really curious. What does he have to do with your guys' night?
So check this out. So I find us a good tee, and I'm knocking some balls. I'm showing her how to hit, and then I get behind her, and I'm showing her how to swing, of course, right? It's our first date. So this guy starts getting closer and closer.
How is he getting closer? Like, I picture like a cartoon character like hiding behind poles and then moving to the closer one next to you.
Listen, because he started off at his car, and now he's inside the place where we are, and he's only like 5 booths over, which it's not really that far away. And every time I look over, he's looking over. So I am getting a big creepy vibe from this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're finished hitting our bucket of balls, and he comes up to us. And I'm like, oh, boy, here we go. This is not going to be good.
Yep, it's about time to beat down an old man.
Come to find out, he's not a creepy old man. He is a father spying on his daughter, which is the girl I'm taking out on our first date.
Whoa.
Wait, and she didn't say anything? Like her dad's over there staring at you guys and she didn't give you like a heads up?
And did her dad confront you?
He definitely confronted me. He introduced himself, and he said, listen, I don't think that's very gentlemanlike of you on your first date to be standing behind my daughter like that.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Let the woman live her life. Raise your daughter to be independent and strong-willed so she can make her own damn decisions, Dad. So what'd you say?
Well, to be honest with you, I just gave him the respect that he deserved. It was his daughter, and obviously it left a bad taste in my mouth. Now, this girl called me for a couple weeks, and I never answered the phone.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get involved in that.
I wouldn't want to deal with that either.
Pretty dramatic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I stopped taking her phone calls, and she called me for a couple weeks. I guess she had a good time.
I don't understand. Why now? Why are you going to try to call her back now, though? You think the dad died or something over the course of 2 years?
Oh, man. No. Something amazing happened in my family. My sister had a baby, and she actually had a little girl. So now I have a beautiful little precious niece.
Oh, cute.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah, and you know what? I am so protective of this little kid.
Okay.
And it has me thinking, I understand now why her father, this girl's father, was so protective of his daughter.
Oh, give me a break.
No, really, I totally get it. Really.
Okay.
So wait, having a niece has made you realize what was going through a weirdo dad's head.
I guess I can kind of relate. I'm very protective, so he's protective, and I get it.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, I know it's been 2 years. It's kind of a long time, but I feel like I at least owe her that much. Give her that opportunity to just say what she had to say, and, she deserves that much.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, we'll play a song, and I'll call her father to get permission to talk to her on the phone. And then we'll come back and get your second date update, all right?
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, today's second date update reminds me of a movie that I saw on the internet one time.
Really?
It was called Daddy Like to Watch.
Oh, my God. No.
Different.
Oh, my God, no.
Completely different storyline.
Oh, gross.
A lot of similar characters, though. There was a guy dating a daughter and then a father. Anyway, we'll just get right in to today's second date update. Jake is on the phone with us, and he wants to call a girl named Teresa. He actually went out with Teresa over 2 years ago. They went to the driving range. The thing was, her dad had followed them and showed up to the driving range and also came up to him after and was like, hey, I don't think it's very appropriate that you were touching my daughter. Because I guess at one point he was like trying to show her how to swing. He was, basically using it as an excuse.
Yeah, the classic.
To touch the dude's daughter.
Yeah.
But anyway, he came up and confronted him. And Jake ignored her phone calls after that and hasn't talked to her in 2 years. And he wants to call her and apologize for not at least answering her call and ask her out on another date.
How are you going to do this? I mean, are you going to go into the fact that now you have a baby niece and you suddenly understand why her dad is so crazy possessive?
Yeah, I'm just really hoping that she's going to be open to just at least hearing me out. And who knows? We'll take it from there. But I really do think this girl is a great catch.
Okay. Well, I can send you a link to that video I was talking about.
Why are you asking me this?
Well, you went out on a date with a dude 2 years ago, and he actually emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone because you guys stopped talking after that date.
What?
He basically ghosted you.
He ghosted you before the term ghost was even used as a dating term.
That's a good point.
Who? Who is it?
His name is Jake.
Wait. No. It can't be the Jake I'm thinking of.
Well, if the Jake you're thinking of took you to the driving range, then that's the Jake we're talking about.
Oh, my gosh. Serious?
Yep. He emailed us and said that he would like us to get in contact with you because he feels bad for not answering your phone calls.
What? After 2 years?
Yeah.
Apparently
he said he's been thinking about it.
Really stewing on this one for a while.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that cool to you or is that creepy?
That's weird. That's crazy.
Like crazy like a good thing or crazy like you think he's crazy?
Crazy like I cannot believe this is happening right now. This is weird.
Well, it's happening, and Jake is the person who didn't call you back.
Yeah.
And we already know the reason for that. It was because he told us that your dad followed you guys and kind of confronted him after.
Oh, Oh, yes.
Okay.
Which I
But-
cannot believe your dad did that. Oh.
Yeah, you don't know my dad.
Yeah.
So what's happening with Jake? Like, he wants to talk to me? What's going on?
He does want to talk to you. And he's actually on the other line.
Hi, Teresa.
Oh, my gosh.
Sorry, I'm a little late on the call back.
2 years.
A little.
A little bit.
Sorry, is this for real?
Yes.
You're not playing a joke on me, are you?
No, we're not playing a joke on you. Jake is a listener to our show. He emailed us and said he wanted to get in contact with you after 2 years.
Why? It's been 2 years. Why are you calling me now?
Look, I really just wanted to apologize to you. I do feel horrible. I think this is so immature of me that I did not answer your phone call. I feel really bad. I just want to say that I am sorry. I was immature, and you deserve much, much better than that, Teresa. I'm so sorry.
Wow. Well said.
Dude, Teresa, you just got the apology that I think millions of women are looking for after being ghosted after a date.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that, Jake. I appreciate it.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I said, I just feel really bad about the way the date ended because I really had a good time on our date. I think you have a terrific backswing. And
terrible backswing.
Well, listen, I can still help you improve that, but we'll get into that later. So I just want to touch base about, how the date ended and your father was kind of stalking us. And yes, it creeped me out. I think it would have creeped anybody out. That isn't your fault. And I at least should have gave you the opportunity to, to explain the situation to me. And I feel bad. It isn't your fault.
Thanks. I mean, I don't know if I was in your situation, if I really would have responded differently anyway. So I can't really hold that against you.
Well, thank you for understanding. Thank you so much.
So wait, Teresa, I mean, what are you feeling right now? Have you been thinking about Jake at all over the last 2 years?
Probably a lot more than you would imagine.
Really?
Whoa.
Yes, that date, and again, not necessarily Jake's fault, but that was a kind of a big thing in my life because my dad, he'd never quite gone that far before, but he pulled a few things like that.
Uh-huh.
And after that, I stopped talking to my dad.
What?
Whoa. Wow, so I guess you have thought about Jake. Jake, you threw a rift in between her and her dad. What do you have to say for yourself, Jake?
That is
No,
not
you
true.
have to
Listen,
understand.
Teresa, are you serious? You haven't talked to your dad?
No, I haven't. But that's an issue between me and my dad. I talked to him about boundaries and letting me live my life, and he did not listen to me. And that incident was beyond humiliating. And you have to understand that even if it hadn't happened on that date, it would have happened at some point. And I had to draw a boundary.
Yeah, I know, but your dad, he just loves you and he's looking out for you,
He would have never, ever pulled that crap if I was a boy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you're not a boy. You're his little girl.
I'm not his little girl. I'm an adult woman.
Look, this may be kind of weird, but I just became an uncle, okay? My sister just had this beautiful little baby girl, and it's completely changed my life, Teresa. Like, all I want to do is protect this little girl, make sure that she is safe at all times. I would do anything, and it gave me, like, a glimpse into how your father feels about you.
Are you serious?
That's why I feel so bad, because your father was just doing what a good father should do. He was looking out for his little girl.
No, there's a difference. I appreciate that he cares. I appreciate you understand. But there's a difference between caring and wanting someone to be safe and completely invading their life and overruling their own decisions. That's a different story.
You're right. He pushed it a little too far. He crossed the line. But everything he did was out of love and in your best interest. So you have to keep in touch with this guy. He's your father.
This is not your deal. This has nothing to do with you. This is something that happened between me and my dad, and I made this decision. You don't have to be his advocate. I have made this decision for myself.
Teresa, I'm not saying you need to call him and forgive him right away. All I'm saying is understand where he's coming from and give him a chance. Talk to him at least. I mean, you've got to talk to your father.
Do you really care about this much?
Yes, I really do. Because I understand now where he's coming from, Teresa. I get it.
Because you're an uncle.
Wait.
You guys went on one date, Jake. I mean, if Teresa doesn't want to talk to her dad anymore, that's her choice, right?
Yeah, but I just feel bad because I feel like it's kind of because of me, like I said. I don't know.
Jake, it's not because of you. This would have happened at some point. If it wasn't my date with you, it would have been my date with someone else or anything else.
Teresa, I have a favor to ask. And I know you don't owe me any favors, but listen, would you please just talk to your father and just let him just tell you how he feels? Maybe hear him out. And that's all I ask, please.
Teresa, how do you feel about this? Are you annoyed? Are you think that it's awesome? He's so...
It's a lot. I mean, I don't know. It's funny that he's bringing this up right now because I have been thinking about my dad a lot lately, and it is his birthday in a couple of weeks.
I was going to say, right now, that would make it like...
God, me too. I was like, what is happening?
Talk about everything aligning.
Maybe that's the reason that we're reconnecting today. Maybe it's just to help you and your father reconnect also.
Hey.
I think you should give him a call.
You know what? I'm going to think about that.
All right.
Okay.
That's good.
Nice. All right.
Nice.
So is that what you're most excited about, Jake?
Yeah.
That's it. Goodbye.
Hey, Jake, now that you may have helped repair a family relationship, Teresa, would you like to go on a second date with Jake again? We'll pay for it. Or would you like me to pay for a date with your dad who you haven't talked to in a while?
Wait, are you asking me to choose between a date with my dad and a date with Jake?
Or you guys can all go out together again. But this time,
Oh my
you know
God.
it.
I did not expect this when I woke up this morning.
I bet.
I feel like it's important to be open to possibilities. And you know what? What is one date with Jake where my dad is not there?
All right.
Yeah, and don't talk to your dad beforehand. Wait until after you go on the date, because there could be a chance, you could be back in the same place.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I can't wait to see how this plays out. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Jake wanted to call Teresa. Actually, was a long time since they even talked. Excuse me, I'm getting all choked up. But they didn't end up going out again because her dad was super angry.
Yeah, he was like...
Yeah, like controlling dude with his daughter. And then we got her on the phone and found out that she actually stopped talking to her dad after they went out because she was tired of him trying to run her life.
Right, because she's an adult.
Yeah.
Totally.
And it was weird because Jake was like, no, you got to start talking to your dad again.
Yeah.
My sister has and I know what it is now. I have a niece. And so what he was doing was fine. And I feel bad about it and all this other stuff.
He's more concerned about her and the dad
yeah,
than getting a date.
I think he wants to date her dad.
I think he wants to be someone's possessive father.
Yeah. So they decided to go out again, and I guess he's going to try to convince her to repair that relationship, whatever. Good luck to them. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
If you missed the first part of today's second date, Alex is on the phone, and Alex wants to call a girl named Madeline. They went to a carnival together, said they had a fun time. He even won her a small little teddy bear after I think he spent over $1,000 on games. He spent a lot of money trying to win her a prize. He finally won her a prize. They actually kissed when they were on the Ferris wheel, and then later when they were leaving and saying goodbye, she just gave him a hug and wouldn't kiss him again. So he's wondering if something happened between the Ferris wheel and her going home. And something I completely forgot to bring up in the first part, Alex, is you also said that she's a big fan of state capitals.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Correct.
Maybe she was just not impressed with your state capital knowledge, and that's why she's not calling back. Like, it's probably Bismarck. Is it North Dakota, South Dakota? Who knows? I think you got Bismarcked is what happened.
You got Bismarck?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It happens to a lot of people.
That's low.
I don't know, man. I think I was doing pretty good on my state capitals. I mean, I even got Mount Pillier, so
Oh, that's a hard one.
Is that even America?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's Vermont.
Is that a state?
Oh, God.
This is okay. My head's about to explode. We should just call her.
Yeah.
I really hope this works out for you. I'm actually rooting for you on this one because it sounds like you really felt like this girl was special.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
It must have been something that happened at the carnival. Like, I don't know. I mean, it must have just been some stupid thing that I wasn't even aware of. And I just feel like if we can get on the same page, it'll totally be fine.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can make that happen for you. I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Madeline?
Yes, it is.
Hey, what's up, Madeline? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I know it's a weird name. Have you ever heard this?
Sorry. No, I don't know it.
It's a radio show.
Oh, a radio show.
Mm-hmm. I'm calling you today, Madeline, because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or why?
Well, because you recently went on a date with them, but now you're not calling them back. So have you been on a lot of dates in the last few weeks?
I've just been on one.
And was that with somebody named Alex?
Yeah.
To the carnival?
How do you know that?
Because Alex is the dude that wants us to call you.
Why?
Because he really liked you. He thought you were really cool and smart and funny and beautiful. And now he's not getting a call back.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
It is? Okay. Well,
I just didn't see the point because I don't think that we have a future together.
from the way he described your date, everything was great.
Yeah, he said that the energy between you two is awesome.
He's a great guy. I just, I'm looking for something that's more long-term, and I just didn't see a future with him.
Well, how can you judge that based off of one date at the carnival?
I don't know. I just know. How long do you need to know somebody before you know if you do or don't want to spend your life with them? I mean,
1 minute.
That's
I can
quick.
tell. It just takes me 1 minute.
Really
yeah.
quick.
See?
But I'm a very good judge, just because I don't want to be around anybody for my whole life.
Oh my God. Was it the kiss? Because he said you guys kissed on the Ferris wheel. Was it a bad kiss?
no, the kiss was fine. It was a little wet, but, it could have been me. Who knows? I'm really sorry for embarrassing you. It's just, that's the truth. And we both agreed.
It's not embarrassing for me. This is embarrassing for you. This is your reason? Those things are garbage. It had some of my stubble on the baby.
Yeah.
You think our baby's going to be born with 5 o'clock shadow?
Well, no, of course not. But it still gives us some insight of possibly having an ugly baby.
No.
What?
I've done research on this, and like I said, these photo booths are very accurate these days. They're 90% accurate.
Come on.
10 years ago, it wasn't the same. But now they're very reliable, and there's a good chance that our baby's going to be ugly, and I just don't want to risk it.
That's just putting the horse before the cart. We've only been on one date, and we're already talking about whether or not our baby may or may not be ugly.
I don't feel like wasting time. Why start a relationship with somebody where you already know off the bat that there's a good chance your child's going to be ugly? And I want a long-term relationship. I'm looking for a husband. I want to get married.
There's always a chance your baby's going to be ugly.
And Madeline, how could you even say, they're 50% your genes. What if you're the one that's contributing the ugly genes? Then you're always going to have an ugly kid. It doesn't matter. When your baby is born, that thing can be literally look like a fish and you will think it's the most beautiful thing ever. It's just how nature works. You love your own kids. You're supposed to anyway.
Yeah, not everybody does.
But that's the idea, right, Madeline? And if you're going for just looks, even for your children, I just don't feel like that's very smart.
Well, I just think it's very important to give your baby the best future possible. And I want to have an attractive baby.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
And I hear what you're saying about 50% me. That's true. But let me tell you, my ex-boyfriend and I did the same machine, and we actually had a very cute baby come out in the photo.
Okay, so it's just how you guys mesh together, and you don't feel like you and Alex would make a good-looking baby because of the carnival picture that you took.
Yes, and it made me realize that sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. So I actually started texting my ex again this week.
Oh, my gosh.
And it looks like we're going to hang out and see
Oh, my gosh,
if we
Alex.
should try again.
What are you talking about? This is absolute insanity. I cannot believe you are giving a machine, a carnival machine, any sort of validity on how you run your life. I mean, this is just. Am I crazy for thinking this is crazy?
Maybe, yeah, a little bit, Alex. I think you're being a little bit crazy about this.
Alex, I am totally on your side right now. This is lunacy.
You can think it's crazy all you want, but I have certain things that I want in my life. I know what I want. And if things go well with my ex, then who knows? I feel like we could really have a better shot at producing a beautiful child than Alex and I.
Okay. Well, sounds like you guys are getting along great. So, Madeline, would you like to go on a second date with Alex? We will pay for it.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, my gosh. Alex, are you disappointed in that?
At this point, not at all.
Alex, I'm sorry if this whole thing hurts your feelings. I mean, you should definitely go back to the carnival and try with other women. You never know, but I have a feeling that all the results are going to be a little negative.
All right.
Wow. Well, Alex, you're going to have fugly babies. Sorry.
Apparently.
Okay, yeah, sure. You're right. That's what I'll do. I'll just be lining up women to hopefully find the one time that I can maybe produce a beautiful baby. Yeah.
Yep. Well,
such a good visual.
The good news, Alex, is you get to spend more time at the carnival, and I think that's a highlight for you. So I'm considering this a successful second date.
Thanks a lot. See you at the carnival.
Taking a date to the carnival, it's usually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Got cotton candy, some corn dogs, lots of bright lights. And there's also a 50% chance that if a ride malfunctions while you're on it, you could be on the news.
Oh, no.
That's cool, too.
Always fun.
Yep, and that's where Alex took the girl that he wants to call today for a second date. Apparently, they went to a carnival. What's up, Alex? How are you?
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
That sounds like a great idea, Alex. Are you a big fan of carnivals?
Who's not? Like, it's playing some games, riding some rides.
Lots of sweaty carnies.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
It's the best part.
And just really sweaty people. There's a lot of sweat
that
is. Happens at carnivals. And how'd you meet your date?
So, Madeline and I, we met on a dating app.
And what'd you like about her?
Well, I thought she was super cute. She has these really nice eyes, and messaging with her, she had like a really good sense of humor, and she's really into state capitals, which is like, super random.
State capitals.
Yeah, like she just mentioned it in her bio, and we were messaging. She was like, no, it's no joke. Like, I'm really good at knowing all the state capitals. Wow. And she likes to research why they're the capital in the first place. Yeah, I know.
That is interesting.
Right? Yeah.
A couple of capitals have switched. They were one city, then they became a different city.
Exactly. And so, and I always felt like I was pretty good at knowing those in like the fourth grade or whatever.
You had to.
It was a fun thing to talk about, not the usual sort of like, what do you do? What do you like?
Yeah, that's true. Usually people on dating profiles are like, I love to hike. That's what everybody says. I've never seen anybody like, I just really love state capitals.
Right, exactly. So I was like, this is cool. This is a unique, interesting person.
Right. And so how was it when you guys first met up?
I mean, like one funny thing, she looks like exactly like her pictures on her profile.
Oh, that's funny.
Which was really good, but she was also wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh. Well, that must be her hot outfit then, her sexy outfit.
Yeah, I have that one outfit too, and I'm like, oh my God, I have it on in 3 photos. Dang it.
Right. So, I mean, like I mentioned it, and she's like, yeah, she basically said that. She's like, look, I look really good in this. Like, why would I not wear it?
Why not? Everybody should just have one outfit they wear all the time that is their favorite outfit.
Yeah.
Never switch it up.
And it's not a bad idea off a dating app. Like, you know exactly who you're meeting then, right? You're like, oh wait, that's the girl with the blue shirt.
I would rather have that than show up and be like, who are you?
Yeah.
You know?
So how did everything go when you were out there at the carnival? Any weird moments or was it all good?
Well, so there's this one thing. I wanted to win her a prize, at one of the games. And I thought that'd be like romantic and fun. And so I thought they had ring toss. And I've won ring toss a couple times in my carnival going days. So it's like, oh, I got this. This will be a great way to sort of like show off. Like I wanted to win her like a one of those ginormous stuffed animals.
Yeah, every man wants to win a woman that, and no woman wants those.
I know
like
women
what
that want it.
What do you do with them?
It's just a trophy so they can walk around the fair, the carnival.
Yeah,
and
then you have to drag it around.
And then you get rid of it. And then you get rid of it later. So did you win the big stuffed animal for her and impress her with your ring toss abilities?
Well, so I started playing, and I was just off my game. I don't know what it was, but I just could not win.
How much money did they suck out of you as you were losing?
Well, do you want to know the first time or the second time I played?
Oh, they got you good.
They got me, yes, 100%. So, like, I'm spending a lot of time and money, and I'm just getting so frustrated because, like, I should be able to do this. It's so easy. Finally, she's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. Like, let's just go on some rides. So, like, okay, cool. Let's do it. So we take a break. We go on some rides. We're having fun. And then we're walking back past the ring toss, and I just have to. I have to win.
I know that feeling.
You're like
Anytime
an
I've played
addict.
one of those games and I lose and then I pass by it again, I'm like, God, if I had just more cash on me right now, I would own you.
Oh, yeah. I definitely went back to the ATM and I got more cash. And I was like, I'm doing this. I'm winning. And so finally, I kind of win. I win her like one of those really tiny, small stuffed bears after I'd spent, like $60 more.
Oh my gosh. So
not worth it.
And how long was she just standing there watching you play ring toss?
I mean, I wasn't keeping count, but I mean, at least a half an hour.
Oh. So maybe you spent too long doing that, and that's why she's not calling you back. She's like,
I might have. It's entirely possible. But but she seems super grateful for the bear. She was like, "Oh, this is so sweet."
She wasn't just grateful the whole thing was over. God, give the man a prize already.
Right, but I mean, she seemed into it. And then we ended our night by like going on the Ferris wheel, and we kissed on the Ferris wheel, which was nice. Like, seemed like a good moment.
Yeah. What was that kiss like?
I mean, it was sweet. It was like
no, moisture-wise.
That's actually what I was looking for, a moisture level count.
Water.
Well, we were both already really sweaty, so it was pretty moist.
Nice. Yeah.
So but then it's after that, Carnival's sort of like shutting down, so we're like leaving and saying goodbye for the evening, and so I go in for another kiss, and then she kind of like averted my kiss and just went for a hug.
Oh.
Which was weird, right? Because we'd already kissed.
Yeah. I mean, usually to me, if you kiss once and then she doesn't want to kiss you again, it means it wasn't very good for her the first time.
I was like, oh, great. I guess I'm not a good kisser. Or, I mean, I don't know. Now I'm just so in my head about it.
Did anything happen in between the Ferris wheel kiss and then you saying goodbye to her that would make you think she wouldn't want to kiss you again?
I mean, we played a couple more games and did another ride, but like nothing out of the ordinary.
Have you heard from her at all since your date?
I texted her, tried calling her, nothing.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Huh.
She was just like so cool and interesting, and I already feel like we have such a great connection, and it seems like such a good starting point. And so I just don't want to lose this one,
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, then come back and call her and get your second date, okay?
Right on. Thank you, guys.
All right, hang on.
Bread and butter wines pair with the life moments you love, offering a rich and jammy Cabernet Sauvignon, a silky smooth Pinot Noir, and a buttery Chardonnay. Bread and butter wines are delicious. Find bread and butter wines in your favorite store.
92.5. Second date update.
I think the key to dating is you have to bring a little energy and excitement to the night.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You don't want a boring night.
Right, you don't want to come across as being boring and be willing to take a few risks.
Okay.
That's why whenever I go out on dates, when I'm with them, I always close my eyes behind the wheel for 10 to 20 seconds.
That's not...
It's just enough risk to let my date know that if she sticks with me in her life, things will never be boring.
I thought you were going to say she would die. But okay, whatever.
It's exciting, isn't it? You never know.
Okay.
It's the same mentality that one of our listeners, Sawyer, brought to his date. He says he took a few risks, and he's not sure if maybe they were a little bit too much.
Oh, goodness.
Well, let's find out. Sawyer, how you doing?
Hey, I'm hanging in there. How you doing?
You didn't, risk anyone's life, did you?
No, not on this date.
Okay. Yeah, right.
He pulled it back for this one.
I see.
So what's the name of the girl you want us to call today?
Ariana.
I know. Yeah, Jose's got a big crush on Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Come on.
How did you meet Ariana?
Classic these days, met on a dating app.
Okay. And how was that? I mean, you hit her up first and you guys talked about what?
I did. I hit her up first. I said I was looking for Ariana Grande, but ended up with Ariana Venti.
Oh, because she's even bigger.
Oh, well,
I don't know if that's a...
Yeah, not like physically bigger, just,
Probably
better.
physically, too. Ariana is tiny.
Well,
That Grande girl.
that's true. Just that you meant like an upgrade from Ariana Grande.
That's what I meant, and I'm pretty sure she took it that way. I mean, she kept talking to me, so...
okay.
At least you weren't like, dang, girl, you ain't Grande. You're like a big gulp.
Yeah.
I bet she gets it all the time, though.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Did it work?
I mean, you went on a date, right?
Yeah, we did, but it almost didn't happen, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she said she was about to delete the app, is what I mean.
Oh.
We all delete the app, and then you're always back on. But it's like, out of whatever.
Frustration.
You're always
delete it Monday through Friday, upload it again Friday through
exactly.
Sunday.
You have 2 drinks on Saturday, and boom, here I am.
Yeah. So what did you guys do for your date?
Oh, well, I wanted to show her that I was that quality guy, and so I booked a nice restaurant.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going into this knowing that you're looking more for a relationship, not for just like Netflix and chill.
I am looking for a relationship, and regardless, she is very attractive.
Okay.
Yeah, so if she did just run a Netflix and chill, you're not going to stop.
Right.
So both things could exist.
So how did things go at the restaurant?
I mean, it started off pretty well. I'm a little nervous, but we decided, hey, why don't we share a fact about each other that wasn't on the dating app?
Okay.
So she says her biological father is actually a sperm donor.
Oh, that's
interesting.
That's some good dinner conversation right there.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to say. I was just nervous, so I made a joke, and I don't know if it went over well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because that could be a sensitive topic,
Well, what was the joke?
I said, well, that probably increases your chance of incest.
Oh, yeah, that is. That would fall flat for me.
No, I saw that in the Chris Rock special.
No.
How did you respond to that?
Well, she didn't know what to say, so I then came back and I said, is what I would have said if I wasn't one of those quality guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was one of those losers that you dated on the app in the past, but luckily I never would say something like that on a first date.
I think that's a good save.
You shot your shot and then shifted.
All right. Is that the risk that you were talking about in your email? The risk that you took?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the risk.
Okay. Luckily that paid off, I think.
How was the momentum after that?
I mean, she laughed and we carried on, and then after that it was a nice walk, and at the end we shared like a really nice kiss.
Oh,
really? Wow.
What made it really nice?
I mean, when one feels right and one doesn't feel right.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just chemistry.
Just standing there right in front of that donation clinic, it just felt right.
I think that's so sweet.
It's like your dad's house.
Yeah, it's kismet. All right, so how did the night end after the kiss? Was that it?
I mean, yeah, it was great. Walked her to her car, and it was, I figured we'd see each other, and then it's been a couple of weeks, and since then, she's getting back to me, but like the energy isn't what it was, if that makes any sense.
I know what you mean, dude.
But that just seems so weird because she was gonna delete the app because she was sick of playing games, and then it seems like you're not doing that.
Yeah.
So,
was there anything from the night that you feel like might have gone wrong and could be the reason that she's not getting back to you?
besides the incest joke?
Well, anything worse than that?
I'm just thinking, like, did she find another nice guy on the app, and what's going on? So
probably. Just to be honest,
yeah.
If she's an attractive girl on a dating app, their DMs are probably blown up.
Well, I don't know. We'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Ariana for you, and we'll try and get you your second date update. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Usually, when I'm on a date and somebody drops an incest joke, my shirt immediately comes off. And I'm already planning.
Attractive girl on a dating app, their DMs are probably blown up.
Well, I don't know. We'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Ariana for you, and we'll try and get you your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on. Usually when I'm on a date and somebody drops an incest joke, my shirt immediately comes off. And I'm already planning our second and third dates right afterwards.
Are those dates with your sister or?
It's with whoever.
Okay.
This incest really gets me going. But that wasn't the case with one of our listeners, Sawyer.
Weird.
Who said he took a risk at dinner and made a joke about his date's biological dad being a sperm donor and the possibility of her hooking up with a half-brother somewhere down the road.
Yeah.
And now, mysteriously, Sawyer's not getting a call back. Weird.
I mean,
We say that, but I don't actually think that that's it.
you
No.
see, I think it's her fault. You shouldn't tell a fact. Like, that's a weird fact.
It is a weird fact.
What do you expect people to
Set
say?
herself up a little.
Well, I don't know if anybody else in the room has thought of this, but what if she did some research after the date and found out, Sawyer, that you two are actually biologically related?
That could be.
Oh.
Just saying, we've heard stranger things happen on this show.
Was your dad ever a donor?
Not that I know of.
If it was the case, are you still open for a second date?
I think I'd be a hard pass.
Okay. I know he did. I heard it.
Well, let's find out for sure. We're going to call Ariana right now. You ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, this is Ariana.
Oh, hi, Ariana. This is Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I was hoping you have a second. Hi. I was hoping you have a second to talk with us.
Wait, what can I help you with?
We do a segment on our show. I don't know if you've heard of it before. It's called a second date update.
Okay.
Okay. It's where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards, if that person isn't calling you back, you can email us and we'll reach out to them for you to try and figure out the reason why they're ghosting.
So why are you calling me?
Yeah.
Well, because you went out with a guy recently and you've been kind of avoiding him lately. He wants to know the reason why. His name's Sawyer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a positive.
It felt like it.
Yeah. Did you have a good time with Sawyer?
Yeah, we had a nice time.
I wasn't sure. She's like, yeah, I hate him.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. He feels like you've been kind of hard to get a hold of lately, and he's not sure why.
Is he reading that wrong?
No, I mean, we text and stuff. I mean, I'm going to be in touch with him. I like him.
No,
Yeah.
he said you text him, but he says it's not like before. Like now it's very sparingly, and it doesn't seem like you're that into it.
Could you just tell him, like, I'll be in touch, in a couple of weeks? And not to worry. And
That doesn't help a lot.
Well, we can tell him that, but it would be nice if there was a reason to go along with it. Like, why should he wait a few weeks? Is there a reason?
Well,
there has to be.
Oh
No
my
one just says,
gosh.
"I wanna wait
Are
2
you
weeks."
dating someone else?
no, actually, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay. Can you tell us something that we could pass along to Sawyer to help him understand? Because he's really confused after what he described as a really great date.
I mean, he says your guys' kiss was amazing.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet.
And it does sound like you're into him. And I know for a fact that he likes you. So what's the problem?
Okay, I just need to wait until after Valentine's Day.
Oh, no.
What?
Do you already have a date planned or something for Valentine's Day?
No. All right. I know this sounds crazy.
I love when stories start like that. Give me more, Ariana.
I know
These
this
are my
sounds
favorite
crazy.
kind.
Okay, so I've done the math, and with my schedule, like with work and everything and family and stuff, there's no way that he and I are going to be able to go on like more than 3 dates before Valentine's Day.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
I feel like if we go out before Valentine's Day, then he's going to feel obligated to buy me a gift.
Okay.
And then that's going to creep me out because it's too soon to buy me a gift.
Oh, I kind of understand this.
Wait, what?
So because you could only get 3 dates in before Valentine's Day, he would buy you a gift and you wouldn't like that.
I know myself. I'll freak out. I'll be like, oh, it's too clingy. I'm gone. And then I'm going to sabotage this thing before it even started.
I will say, I mean, you got to look at it though. Like 3 dates before Valentine's Day, then suddenly like you're not in a relationship, but you're not in a
No,
relationship.
you gotta look
You're
at
in
it
like
as a man is buying you something for free. Will you take it? Yes. What are you saying, Alexis?
Even if it was something that was really simple, like flowers, that would creep you out?
I don't know. It happened once in the past before, and it just didn't work out. And I feel like if we just wait till afterwards, everything will be fine, and we can take things slow, and it'll be more organic. And
Okay.
Okay,
So you just want to take Valentine's Day out of the equation, so you're not going to call him until after February 14th.
yeah, I mean, come on, it's not that far away. I mean,
Okay, I
I
mean,
feel like it would just be so much better.
if that's how you feel, I guess that's how you feel. But what do you want us to tell him?
I don't know. Tell him I'm out of town or something.
Well, boy, do we have a gift for you.
Yeah, I can't really tell him that because you kind of already did.
Yep.
You should know
Oh,
Sawyer's
no.
on the other line listening, and he heard everything that you just said.
Surprise.
What?
Hello.
Happy early Valentine's Day.
Oh my God. Are you guys serious right now?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Oh, God.
Hi, Sawyer. Hi.
Oh, my God. I would imagine, Ariana, right now, if you felt a Valentine's Day gift was creepy, that this might be a little much for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think? Wow. I don't know what to say. I mean,
Look, I got to be honest. Like, I have played this over in my head 100 times. I would never have thought this would have been the issue. Getting you a gift. I have an idea. What if we just don't get each other presents for Valentine's Day? And we just say, hey, it's just another day out there. Why don't we just,
You're saying still go on dates before then, but agree to not give each other gifts.
Totally, no pressure. It's just, hey, it's another day.
Wow.
Okay.
You may be the only girl that doesn't want a gift on Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
now Ariana is thinking, oh, but that's going to set a precedent for the rest of our relationship. Does that mean we'll always skip Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it's not like I never want a gift. I just don't want a gift this soon. But
Yeah.
I also feel like it's weird now because now we've talked about it. So now it's kind of like the elephant in the room,
Okay.
But maybe it's better. It's always good to have an open line of communication with somebody you're dating. And I mean, we ripped the awkward Band-Aid off for you two.
Yeah, look,
I just wish we
flexible.
could just wait until after.
But
The
I mean,
worst.
I heard it, and I got witnesses. You said you liked me.
Uh-oh. You've been caught.
You did, Ariana.
It's deep down there somewhere.
We were recording this.
Yeah.
No, I never said I didn't. No, I like you. I just want to wait. I just want it to be normal. I feel like it's weird.
I think you're
Okay.
overthinking
Yeah.
a lot.
So now it's weird if he buys you a gift, and it's also weird if he doesn't buy you a
Yeah.
gift. What's the middle ground there?
Well, I didn't think I was going to be on the radio. I just thought we would text for a few weeks and then it would work itself out.
It sounds like you really want relationships to organically happen and you want to go with the flow, but you were very much overanalyzing all of this.
Yeah, I mean, Sawyer likes you. Bottom line.
And he's darling.
I don't know,
come on,
guys.
like, I'm a quality guy. Come on, you saw that on the first day. I made you laugh. Why put this in between us? Let's just, I found something I like. Usually in life, I go for that. So
He's the type of guy that can actually tell a good incest joke. Those guys are rare.
You let them go.
You cannot let them slip away no matter what holiday's on the horizon.
That's why Brooke married her husband.
Yeah, I know. Unless it's Siblings Day, and that might be a weird one to do it on, but
He's lucky I liked him because I let that joke slide.
Come on, Ariana. Say, if you were talking to your best friend right now, she would tell you to take the second date.
Yeah.
She would tell you you're being crazy.
In fact, we will pay for that second date, Ariana, if you're willing to go out with Sawyer one more time. What do you say?
What if we did it on February 15th?
No, just go on the date.
Let's compromise.
I mean, yeah, we will offer to pay for a date after Valentine's if that's what makes you feel the most comfortable, Ariana.
That's all I'm asking. It would be perfect.
Sawyer, what do you think? Are you willing to wait until after Valentine's Day to see her one more time?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll wait because I like you, but I'm not going to stop texting you. I mean, it's not going to make me stop trying, just so you know.
So you better be strong.
Yeah.
Well, we can totally text. I mean, maybe even FaceTime.
That was a little flirty laugh, wasn't it?
I don't know, guys. It sounds like you're getting a little too clingy.
All right. All right, guys, let's do it. We're putting on the books Valentine's Day FaceTime.
Yeah!
That's right in the middle.
It's a date.
12:01.
Moving. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's always a nice thing to make sure that your date has made it home okay.
Yeah,
You know?
I love that text message.
A lot of guys go like, hey, make sure you text me when you get home. Me, personally, I follow them home to make sure that I know that they got there. And then I wait outside to make sure that they're sleeping okay. And then I follow them to work in the morning to make sure they made it to work in the morning and everything else. But I go the extra mile.
Oh, sets you apart.
Yeah, it does. Mark is on the phone with us right now. I bring that up because the last thing that Mark heard from the girl he wants us to call today was a text saying, I got home safe.
Good.
That's it. He asked her out since then. No response, anything else. So she was letting him know at least, hey, yeah, I got home, but I don't want to see you again, I guess. Mark, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl you want us to call today?
Sure. Her name is Cece. She's a really pretty girl, super smart, a lot of fun to be with, loves sports just like me.
How did you meet her?
I met her online, actually.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
She's a friend of a friend on Facebook. And,
So you didn't actually meet her on a dating website. It was on Facebook, like a mutual friend?
Yeah, she was a friend's friend, and I thought she looked cute.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my God, that's Jose.
I've met a lot of girls like
That's
that.
how
know
Jose
you
meets
have.
all of his dates.
And you think that you're being set up is the scary part.
What did you guys do?
I took her out to one of my favorite restaurants that I always take dates to when I want to impress them. And
You know what? That's a good idea. I hear a lot of people do that. So, how'd that work out for you? How was the date?
the date went great. You know, we had great conversation. We both ordered a steak. I like women who like to eat.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was cool that we had the same taste. She drank a Manhattan. I thought that was cool.
All
I liked her bourbon.
So what was the best part of your date?
Honestly, I think the best part of my date was when she agreed to come over to my house and make out with me for a bit.
That's always a nice part of it. I agree with you on that. It's a fun little thing. And that went okay for you?
It went great. I mean, dinner ended, and I invited her back to my place, and, you know, I toured her around the apartment, and all of a sudden we were just making out in my bedroom. And
How big's your apartment? I toured her around the apartment.
Big bedroom.
It's a
All one
studio.
room.
Yeah. Wait, you guys were making out like you walked into the bedroom and just started getting it on?
honestly, like, it was, I'm a gentleman. You know, I showed her around. I showed her the backyard. We walked into my bedroom. She just grabbed me and started kissing me.
Oh, she grabbed you.
She did.
Nice.
A woman who eats steak, drinks bourbon, and makes the first move. It sounds. I mean, she sounds like a dream girl.
Either a dude. Or a dude dressed up in drag. Yeah, it could be either one. So you guys made out and stuff, and then is that all you did was make out?
All we did was make out, and then we probably hung out for another hour, just like sitting on the couch. I don't remember what time, but it was probably after midnight. She said, "Oh, you know, it's late. I'm gonna go home."
And that's when you grabbed her by the shoulders and looked her in the eye and said, "Text me and let me know you made it there on time."
Pretty much, and then I cackled.
How did everything end with you guys?
I called her a cab and said goodnight to her, and she told me it was going to take her about 20 minutes to get home, and about 20 minutes or so, I hadn't heard from her, so I texted to make sure she got home okay, and I got no response, and I texted her again, and...
How many times did you text her to make sure that she got home okay?
6 times, and I know that 'cause I went back and counted later. But honestly, I was just, I don't know, I was concerned. I couldn't even sleep. I was just like, what happened? You know, is she okay? I don't know. I didn't sleep all night. I was so nervous about it.
I can understand being concerned. If a girl left and she wasn't texting you back at all when you said, "Hey, text me when you get home," especially if, you know, she just sent her away on a cab.
Which is nice. Okay.
But she did respond to you.
She responded to me the next morning at 7 a.m.
Huh.
Okay.
And she said, "Yep, got home fine, thanks."
And that's it.
Yeah, you know, nothing about like, thanks for the great date or whatever. It was weird.
It's weird to me that she waited till the next morning to text you back at all. I mean, if she was just going to ignore you, why not just completely ignore you, not wait till 7:30 the next morning?
Yeah. Okay, so I probably overthought this, but I thought about that too. And this is my own evaluation of what could have happened. Maybe she got home in 10 minutes and went to sleep and woke up at 6.
Yeah, I was thinking that
Could happen.
Especially after drinking and a long night.
Or the cabbie swooped in on your action.
Yeah.
There we go.
Get it.
All right, man, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second.
You know, we great conversation. We both ordered a steak. I like women who like to eat.
Yeah.
And, it was cool that we had the same taste. She drank a Manhattan. I thought that was cool.
All right.
I liked her bourbon.
So what was the best part of your date?
Honestly, I think the best part of my date was when she agreed to come over to my house and make out with me for a bit.
That's always a nice part of it. I agree with you on that. It's a fun little thing. And that went okay for you?
It went great. I mean, dinner ended and I invited her back to my place and, I toured her around the apartment and all of a sudden we're just making out in my bedroom. And
How big's your apartment? I toured her around the apartment.
Bedroom.
It's a studio.
Yeah. Wait, you guys were making out like you walked into the bedroom and just started getting it on?
honestly, I'm a gentleman. I showed her around. I showed her the backyard. And we walked into my bedroom. She just grabbed me and started kissing me.
Or she grabbed you.
She did.
Nice.
A woman who eats steak, drinks bourbon, and makes the first move. It sounds. I mean, she sounds like a dream girl.
Either that, or a dude dressed up in drag. Yeah, it could be either one. So you guys made out and stuff, and then is that all you did was make out?
All we did was make out, and then we probably hung out for another hour, just like sitting on the couch. I don't remember what time, but it was probably after midnight. And she said, "Oh, it's late. I'm gonna go home."
And that's when you grabbed her by the shoulders and looked her in the eye and said, "Text me and let me know you made it there on time."
Pretty much, and then I cackled.
Okay. How did everything end with you guys?
I called her a cab and said goodnight to her, and she told me it was going to take her about 20 minutes to get home, and about 20 minutes or so, I hadn't heard from her, so I texted to make sure she got home okay, and I got no response, and I texted her again, and...
How many times did you text her to make sure that she got home okay?
6 times, and I know that 'cause I went back and counted later. But honestly, I was just, I don't know, I was concerned. I couldn't even sleep. I was just like, what happened? Is she okay? I don't know. I didn't sleep all night. I was so nervous about it.
I can understand being concerned. If a girl left and she wasn't texting you back at all when you said, "Hey, text me when you get home," especially if, you just sent her away on a cab.
Which is nice. Okay.
But she did respond to you.
She responded the next morning at 7 a.m.
Huh.
Okay.
And she said, "Yep, got home fine, thanks."
And that's it.
Yeah, nothing about thanks for the great date or whatever. It was weird.
It's weird to me that she waited till the next morning to text you back at all. I mean, if she was just going to ignore you, why not just completely ignore you, not wait till 7:30 the next morning?
Yeah. Okay, so I probably overthought this, but I thought about that too. And this is my own evaluation of what could have happened. Maybe she got home in 10 minutes and went to sleep and woke up at 6.
Yeah, totally.
Could happen.
Especially after drinking and a long night.
Or the cabbie swooped in on your action.
Yeah. There we go. Get it.
All right, man. We're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Mark, I never officially asked you. Did you even ask Cece, the girl that you want us to call today, out on a second date?
Yeah, I did. I texted her a few more times and just never heard back.
Okay. Well, I know that you texted her like 17,000 times asking if she made it home okay after your date, but I didn't know if you officially said, "Hey, let's go out again," and you just haven't heard anything from her.
No, I've not heard. And yeah, the asking her out was not the same time as those other texts.
Oh, okay.
Maybe for the first time ever, the second date is just going to be like, "Oh, I lost your phone number."
I highly doubt that. If you're just joining us for the second date update, Mark went out with this girl, Cece. They had a fun time, ended up going back to his place, making out a little bit. She left in a cab. He texted her like, "Hey, let me know you made it home okay." Didn't receive anything back until the next morning, and all he got was, "Yep, I made it home." And she won't respond to anything else. All right, man, you ready to give her a call?
I am.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Cece?
Yes.
Hi, Cece. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good.
What's going on?
Nothing, just on my lunch break.
Nice. Are you familiar with our show?
I've heard you a couple times, I guess.
You heard us a couple times, you guess.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah. Sorry, Why are you guys calling?
A listener emailed us and wanted us to contact you because you recently went on a date with him. Do you remember going out with Mark?
Oh my god.
Mhm.
I'm not interested. Thanks.
That's it?
Jeez.
You don't want to maybe talk more about why or anything else? You're just not into the guy.
No, honestly, I really need to go now anyway. So
Wait. Cece, what did Mark do that was so bad that you can't even talk to us for just a second? Like I promise, we'll get you off the phone quickly if you have to go somewhere.
I mean, it's just kind of a long story.
Yeah, but it's a long story that everybody wants to hear. Okay, so we talked to Mark a little bit. He told us that you left his place, took a cab home, and he was texting you like, hey, let me know you made it home all right. And he texted you a bunch of times, finally got a response from you the next day that was like, yeah, I made it home. Could sort of tell that you were not exactly pumped about it, and then you won't respond to any of his other messages about going out again.
Yeah.
I mean, you initiated a makeout we even heard about.
Oh my god. She told you that?
I know. We know a lot, Cece. We know a lot.
Oh my god.
I was really hoping that maybe, you just lost your phone or you fell asleep early.
This is so embarrassing. Something kind of dramatic happened afterwards. It's just, I'm just not going to be able to keep seeing him.
Something dramatic happened afterward? Are you talking about him wondering where you're at and blowing your cell phone up? That's dramatic enough for me that would make me not want to.
I mean, as far as the text messages, that wasn't really his issue. It was more of that I just didn't know how to answer his text messages after the incident.
What?
What do you mean? Like,
He just said that he asked if you made it home okay.
Well, I just didn't know if I could really be in communication with him anymore.
What? Cece, what happened?
Well, so he called me a cab, and when I went down to the cab, I got to the bottom of the stairs of his apartment, and a girl was standing there and told me that she's his girlfriend. I don't know if that's true, if she just told me she had seen me at the restaurant with him. She knew I'd been in his apartment, to stay away from him, don't ever talk to him, and was basically holding me up against the wall. I mean, she wasn't actually touching me, but just kept moving me towards the wall. I just thought she was going to beat me at some point.
Wow.
And, yeah, it was pretty scary, and she ended it with, she just said, stay away from Mark. And I was terrified. I've never encountered anything like that in my life before. So I literally ran to the cab. And I mean, I don't know who that girl is. What if she is his girlfriend? What? But I mean,
yeah.
That's psycho.
And no matter what,
That's
even
psycho.
if it isn't his girlfriend, he's got a crazy stalker. You don't really want to be messed around, and like you don't want to be in that situation.
It's worse if it's all in her head.
Wouldn't you be curious, Cece, to know if it is his girlfriend or if he's just like some crazy girl?
I mean, I don't know. If it is his girlfriend, then I don't want to talk to him. And if it isn't, and it's some crazy ex, I mean, I still don't want to talk to him because, I mean, maybe she's tracking his phone calls.
Weird.
Maybe she's tracking, I don't know. Like, how did she even know that we were out to eat? I don't know. I'm scared, and I just would rather
You just
not.
told me in either situation you wouldn't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Hard for me because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm really sorry. I swear I had no idea about anything about this. This is crazy. It actually sounds really awful. I'm so sorry.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
So then who's outside of your apartment confronting your dates claiming to be your girlfriend?
I'm sure it's this girl, Kim, that I went on a bunch of dates with and is totally crazy and has kind of cyber stalked me, but I had no idea it was to this extent. I mean, this is honestly, like, this is so crazy. Like, I'm so shocked by this.
I mean, I was the one who was shocked. We had a pretty good night. I walked downstairs, and I'm basically attacked, verbally assaulted by some girl. I mean, I don't understand how you couldn't know. I mean, how did she follow us to see where we went to eat? How did she know? I mean,
I've ended it with her at least 2 or 3 months ago. It was after just a couple of dates, and as I said, she cyberstalks me. I know that. Like, she's left weird messages on my Facebook. I had to block her from that, but I haven't seen her in months. So how she knows that we were on the date, the fact that she told you she saw us at the restaurant, and then when she waited outside my house, like, I'm so sorry. I have to figure out what to do about this.
Oh my God, dude.
This is BS. This is such. Cece, do you believe this dude?
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? That's not his girlfriend, and he's not just making an elaborate lie to make up the fact that it really is his girlfriend.
That's true. I mean, if she knows where he lives, knows everything like that, it sounds like he went on a few dates at least with her. So
Yeah, but think about this, though. If Mark's going to go do a second date update on the radio, he probably doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or he's probably just really dumb, Jubal.
Mark,
which we have had before.
are you the stupidest guy on the planet?
Honestly, I'm not really dumb, and I mean, I'm sitting here just like running through my brain. What if I was Cece? How would I think? And honestly, Cece, I can bring friends. You know, we have a mutual Facebook friend. You know,
Okay.
the fact that I went on like 4 or 5 dates with her, it doesn't mean that she was somebody I dated or that I date like crazy weirdos like
So,
that.
Mark, you can prove that this girl is not your girlfriend.
Absolutely.
CC, what if Mark can prove that this girl is not his girlfriend?
this is just too much. Until I know that she is not your girlfriend and that she's like in jail or under a restraining order, or I mean, dramatic, but I was terrified. So no.
Cece, if you go out with Mark again, we will pay for it. I will actually. Hey, we'll pay for it. I'll send you out.
$30 night's not worth me possibly being killed. No.
I've got some big friends. They can go along as bodyguards. Maybe we get a police escort. We got a lot of cops that listen to the show. They'll follow you guys around, make sure nobody messes with you. What do you think?
No way.
Mark can prove it to you.
He can prove that she's an ex, but that doesn't mean he can prove that she won't come and follow me to my house.
No kidding. I'm with you, Stacey. When you see crazy, just go the other way.
I understand what you're saying. I gotta figure this out anyway. Give me a chance to figure this out. I promise you that I will not contact you again unless I can figure out how to prevent this and what the hell's going on. I'm floored right now.
If Mark can get rid of the stalker, then can he have a date with you?
I think it's just time to move on. Thanks, Mark.
Nothing.
See, that's good.
All right, Mark, I'm sorry you did not get a second date.
Yeah, I gotta go figure this out. This is awful.
But he does have one woman that wants him.
So I was going to say, yeah. Don't worry about it, though. Apparently, you have a girlfriend and a whole life ahead of you to enjoy with her. So have fun with that, man.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
For most people, if your date sees a picture of your ex on your cell phone, that would be the low point of the evening.
Yeah.
But for one of our listeners, Justin, he says it was the turning point in his date with a girl named Melanie. Because things were not going well before then. He parked 20 blocks from the restaurant because he didn't want to pay for the valet, showed up late to dinner, choked down some oysters after claiming that he liked them first.
He hates them.
And then decided the only way to save the evening.
Listen to the show. They'll follow you guys around, make sure nobody messes with you. What do you think?
No way.
Mark can prove it to you.
He can prove that she's an ex, but that doesn't mean he can prove that she won't come and follow me to my house.
No kidding. I'm with you, Stacey. When you see crazy, just go the other way.
I understand what you're saying. I gotta figure this out anyway. Give me a chance to figure this out. I promise you that I will not contact you again unless I can figure out how to prevent this and what the hell's going on. I'm floored right now.
If Mark can get rid of the stalker, then can he have a date with you?
I think it's just time to move on. Thanks, Mark.
Nothing.
See, that's good.
All right, Mark, I'm sorry you did not get a second date.
Yeah, I gotta go figure this out. This is awful.
But he does have one woman that wants him.
So I was going to say, yeah. Don't worry about it, though. Apparently, you have a girlfriend and a whole life ahead of you to enjoy with her. So have fun with that, man.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
For most people, if your date sees a picture of your ex on your cell phone, that would be the low point of the evening.
Yeah.
But for one of our listeners, Justin, he says it was the turning point in his date with a girl named Melanie. Because things were not going well before then. He parked 20 blocks from the restaurant because he didn't want to pay for the valet, showed up late to dinner, choked down some oysters after claiming that he liked them first.
He hates them.
And then decided the only way to save the evening was to show Melanie a photo of his super hot ex-girlfriend. So she might think, oh, maybe this frog is really a prince.
And you girls are sighing, but he says it worked. After
It
that,
didn't
the
work.
date got better.
She lied about somebody waiting at her car for her.
And didn't give him a ride.
Just so she wouldn't have to give him a ride.
Maybe because that person was ugly and she didn't want to be embarrassed and she hangs with ugly people.
This is not good.
I got his back.
No matter what happened, Justin is currently being ghosted by Melanie, so he wants our help to reach out to her and figure out exactly what went wrong. Justin, how you feeling?
I'm feeling kind of sad about it, but happy to be with you guys.
Okay, that's nice, Justin. I mean, I think it says something that you must have really liked her, that you're not just chalking this up as a loss and moving on.
Yeah, I felt like there was a spark and a connection, and then kept getting covered up with all these little things. But every once in a while I'd see it, I'd be like, oh, there's definitely something here.
Yeah. I mean, I think if we do get you another date, you should just really be yourself. Like, admit that you don't like oysters, or that you're too cheap to pay for valet. Like, those are things you should be honest about.
I don't know if I'm going to do that, but thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And if it does go well with us right now, he's probably going to play us some audio from a different, better, hotter morning show. Be like, they did so much better.
Yeah.
All right, Justin, you ready to do this?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to dial Melanie's number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Melanie?
Yes, who's this?
My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. The whole morning show is here.
Hi, Melanie.
That's Brooke. That's Jose. Alexis is here too.
I'm sorry, who is this? Radio?
Yeah.
What?
We're a morning show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing something called a second date right now. Have you ever heard of that before?
No.
And there?
That's
Yeah. Well, what that is where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll reach out to your date for you to try and figure out the reason why.
That sounds so dumb.
Yeah.
It is pretty dumb.
But sometimes I will say, sometimes it works and we make a connection between two people and, blossom a relationship out of it.
Yeah, and there's a guy who really wants to blossom with you, and his name is Justin.
Justin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You
So-
remember Justin?
Yeah.
I remember Justin. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he says that he had a really great time with you. He knows the date didn't go perfectly, but he thought there was a spark there, and he's hoping to see you again.
There's some dates that are good, and then there's some dates that are just not so good,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's the absolute worst.
Oh.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's a 0. But
I mean, I think
Negative.
Oh, okay.
my God.
Okay.
I will say that when we talked to him, he did admit that he screwed up quite a few things on the date from the start, just even being late for the date.
He was late, and we also had trouble with the appetizer, but
I thought I'd, let that slide. I mean, we just met, whatever.
Yeah.
To top it off, he showed me a picture of his ex.
Yeah.
we heard.
Yeah, he mentioned that.
Yeah. Okay.
He was like a small child who just wants you to see that he can date pretty women.
Right.
She was hot, right?
What did you think when you saw the picture of the ex?
Oh, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd that make you feel?
Well, I mean, I know I'm gorgeous too, but still, you just don't do that, you know? I mean, but it's not so bad about that. I mean, maybe I could handle one picture, but he showed me another picture and then another picture. He just kept showing me pictures nonstop, this girl. And you guys, he does not have a good poker face. I'm just telling you right now. He's
Oh, so you think he's like not over his ex? He's definitely still in love with her.
Listen, not only did he show me picture after picture after picture, but he showed me memes that he created of her. And
A meme?
yes. And he showed me this one where it was a picture of her smiling, and then there's this text that says, "I'm happy for him." And then on the bottom, it said no ex-girlfriend ever.
Okay. So he's creating memes of his ex
I
to
still
make
like
it look
memes.
like she's still okay.
Like
Yeah,
that,
I
like
mean-
her
No,
approval?
it's like she's still holding on.
Everybody copes
you
with
know.
breakups a different way.
That's a creepy way.
Well, you know, is there a good way to cope with an ex?
I don't know. Like work out, get your.
That doesn't
Go
sound
see
fun.
someone else.
You're not going to get likes doing that.
All right, go sleep around. I
Okay.
mean, like creating memes is just kind of weird.
And he was loving it. You know, he was laughing so hard. He was showing me meme after meme, and he was just loving it.
Okay.
Oh, there was lots of memes of his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, I saw enough, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking as he's scrolling through the memes and laughing?
Well, I think he's pretty immature. I mean, that's just blunt. And, I mean, if this is how he handles if relationships don't work, then I'm wasting my time.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't tell us about the meme thing.
No, he didn't. And I would really
Oh.
like to ask him about that.
Well, he's got plenty of them to show you if you want to see them. That's
Oh, well, maybe I'll just ask him about a few of them because I need to tell you, Melanie, Justin's been on the other line listening and he wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Justin, you there?
Yeah. Hi, Melanie.
Oh, Justin.
Oh, Justin, that sounds like we're an old married couple.
No, it
No.
doesn't. That is not what it sounded like. You're not very good at reading people, Justin.
Read the room, bro.
Why the hell are you making memes of your ex-girlfriend and then showing them to your dates?
Because they were hilarious.
Oh.
Sure they were.
Dude,
Okay.
I like Justin. Him and I would kick it.
Okay.
Meme game strong.
I think she laughed at a couple. I'm surprised she's filling me out like this and throwing me under the bus.
Oh.
Oh.
There was one I have, right? This is like one of my headliner ones.
Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
No, I'm trying to tell the guys this. So,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what is it?
okay, so I have two pictures of her side by side, right?
Uh-huh.
And on the one, good. On the one, it says, "While we were together,
Uh-huh.
best sex of her life." Right?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then on the next one, it's like, "After the breakup, faked every or." And she's got this like dumb look on her face. It's great.
Okay.
Justin, I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you,
Speechless.
Yeah.
that's disturbing.
Yeah, explaining memes is really great radio.
Yeah, or visual. It's
Yeah,
visual.
you probably have to see it in order to get the humor.
And even then, you don't know anything about your ex's sex life at this point.
That's why it's funny.
Oh.
Because-
Look at,
because
Melanie's
now-
laughing. Do you guys hear Melanie laughing?
Yeah, she's laughing so hard she's out of breath.
Oh, that's what it is.
See?
Did you pass out, Melanie?
Yes, hours ago. Yeah.
And-
She wishes she passed out.
Melanie just heard everybody laughing, so she knows it's funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
We weren't
Okay.
laughing while you think we were
It's-
laughing.
Also, not a strong move to have a picture of your ex saying that she's telling everybody she's faked it with you.
Yeah, like, Justin, why are you not listening to Melanie?
Well, I know that she has her initial thoughts about certain things, but there's no denying that there was chemistry there.
Melanie, is that true? Did you feel any chemistry between you and Justin before he was showing you the memes?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Not even while he was choking down that oyster?
I don't need to go on a date with a first-time oyster guy. I mean, just be honest with me, because oysters with cheese is my favorite. The cheese is what tops the oyster. It's the best part.
You weren't fooled, huh?
Oysters go through your system and they abuse your organs. It's not right.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Oysters are for the devil.
Abusive devil oysters are not a thing.
Just Google it.
Oh,
I'm going to make a meme of an oyster and the devil.
Actually, that one might be kind of funny. All right. And with that being said, I would like to offer a second date for you and Melanie. We'll pay for it. Melanie, what do you say?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Oh, Melanie. Free dinner. What is going on?
Come on, Mill.
He's kind of cute in a dumb way, Melanie. Come on.
I'd say yes, or he might meme you. Come on.
No, thank you.
Okay. That was not very successful.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Justin.
Guys, can I use that free dinner thing on another date, though, for anher date?
You have to find another girl and then come back to us, and then we'll offer again.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah. I actually have faith in you on that one.
Yeah. What do you do when you know a date isn't going well?
Oof.
And you're making mistake after mistake after mistake, and you're not sure how to save it?
Yeah.
Abort. Well, yeah, that's when you have to pull the ripcord.
Yeah.
You bust out the big guns.
Okay.
You hit the nitrous.
Yeah.
You double dunk the waffle cone.
Never heard of
I don't know.
I can't think of any more phrases, but you do something drastic.
Okay.
And try and get things back onto the right course. And that's what one of our listeners recently had to do while he was out the other night. And now he needs our help.
Oh, no.
Great.
His name is Justin. Justin, what's good, my man?
Hey, how are you guys?
Yeah, you bunny hug the pelican on the date or what? Toss the Tijuana snowball? What'd you have to do?
I was just going to say it sounds like his Hail Mary didn't work,
Yeah.
but Tijuana Snowball could also
I mean, it could be the Hail Mary.
Sorry about that, Justin. Why don't you just start by telling us the girl's name?
Melanie.
Melanie?
With an I, Melanie.
Oh,
Melanie.
That's what I
Oh.
Okay. And where did you meet Melanie?
We actually had mutual friends. I got set up at work. She works in a department down the street, so we don't actually work in the same building.
Okay.
Okay.
That's safe
Yeah.
then.
Different
right?
sector.
Yeah. So what did you and Melanie do for your date?
Well, I let her choose the spot, and she picked out this seafood place. So I drove there, and I get up there, and the valet is $20.
The valet?
Ooh, that's a
Yeah.
nice place.
Yeah,
Dang.
$20 valet. I just parked that myself.
Yeah.
We're walking.
Melanie, you get out.
Yeah.
I'll meet you inside.
Right?
Is that cool to do, or did you actually valet it?
She actually drove her own car there. You know, we decided to meet up there.
Okay, you went
So
separately.
you did walk.
That's nice.
Okay.
Well, we don't know. Did you walk?
Well, I took forever to find a spot, so I finally did find a spot. So like 20 blocks away. I walked, and yeah, it was kind of a bad choice. That was my first big blunder.
Yeah.
Wait, why was it a bad choice? Did it make you late or something?
Super late.
Oh,
that's the worst.
Well, super late for, a first date. Like,
Yeah.
it was only like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
That's not a good look to show up that late.
Yeah, but I saved like some money there, though, so that was a good look.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it like when you walked in? You're 10 minutes late. You're probably feeling a little, I don't know, anxious about that. What was your first interaction with Melanie like?
I get down, greet her. It seems to be okay. There seems to be some possible spark there. And then she's asking me about Oyster Rockefeller.
Oh, I love Oyster Rockefeller.
Which one is that? I don't do oysters.
That's when they put the cheese on the top and then they bake it.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
the cheese melts and it
Okay.
coats the oyster.
I can get behind that
It's
kind
the
of
fancy
oyster.
stuff.
It's
All
very
right.
fancy.
Yeah, I think it's disgusting. I ate the first one. I was like, oh, and then
Did you make that sound at the table?
I was covering it up because she's like, oh, I love this. And I'm like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but good on you for trying new things on a first date. That's awesome. That's what first dates are for.
I'm sure she appreciated that.
I don't know if she appreciated it or not because I kind of told her that I had it before.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Good flex. Lie about food you've tried.
You hate.
That'll get her.
Well, it was like high end, and I was like, oh yeah,
Okay.
I've had this before, but
You want to impress her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it was obvious that I blundered there as well because then now I'm looking like I'm sick.
I was like, I'm going to save this thing. I'm going to throw that Hail Mary out.
Oh, no.
So I decided to show her a photo of my ex.
What? Wait, did you say what? Did you say I'm going to save the date by showing a photo of my ex?
He blocks away. We're like, oh, I had a good time. We should do it again. And I go, hey, do you mind if I get a ride to my car?
What?
Well, she valeted.
Yeah.
She valeted.
So her car's pulling up, and I'm like, hey, do you mind if I get a ride to my car? Because I parked like 20 blocks away. And she said she had a friend waiting by her car, actually.
What? She said no? She turned you
A
down?
friend is waiting by the car that she valeted?
Yeah, that's why I was like, I thought you valeted. And she's like, oh, no, I was just coming out this way. I have a friend waiting by my car. And I was like, is she lying?
Yeah, she's like, it's my ex-boyfriend. Do you want to see him? Since you showed pictures of your ex, I just had him show up.
So I felt like I escaped some of the hurdles, and I did pretty good.
It doesn't sound like it. I'm going to be honest.
I don't know. I think you had a couple of good throws if we're going to sports analogy, but I don't think you won the game.
Yeah, it sounds like you had a few fumbles, if anything.
There you go. That's a better one.
I think he got sacked, and not in a good way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we get the point. The date wasn't perfect, but we might have a chance to save this.
Hail Mary time.
Okay, let's play a song.
See, he likes the sports.
We'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Melanie for you, and we'll try and get you your second date, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of people think one of the keys to dating is if you're ever like challenging a girl to a game, I don't know, playing pool, bowling, something like that, you let them win.
No.
But that's not how you do it. You beat them down
Yeah.
handily, and then you gloat in their face. And that is the best way to score a date with a girl. And that's exactly what Henry did, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. He challenged her to a race, beat her, and then gloated. And now he's wondering why he's not getting a call back. I think I might know why, Henry.
That's not exactly what happened.
Okay, well, why don't you explain to me what happened then? Because your email said that you met her while you guys were running and you challenged her to a race and beat her.
Right. So it was a 5K,
Uh-huh.
and we met while stretching. I was stretching. We were both alone.
Both
That's
alone
it.
stretching? That sounds very intimate already.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of intimate.
Did you make comments about her being very bendy and how you like that?
So creepy.
No, I steered clear of those sorts of comments.
Okay.
We were stretching, and I noticed her. She was cute. We flirted. I was just, asking her if she was excited about the run. Had she done this sort of stuff before? Just, basic flirting, getting to know you stuff.
Uh-huh.
And she seemed really cool. I was like, oh my God, this is really great. So I said, I'll bet you lunch that I'll beat you.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Ooh, smart.
That's
Thanks,
cute.
Brooke. Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cute.
I mean, it's just your way to make sure that you can buy her lunch.
Yeah, the whole time I was going to buy, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm going to hold her to buying me lunch. It was just a way to ask her out.
Yeah, I'm sure she understood that. So you ended up beating her, and then
I beat her handily, of
Okay.
course.
And you're still bragging about it.
I'm a good runner. I beat her. I waited for her, not in a creepy way, but I was just there. Everyone's having some water. I was there, and we, exchanged numbers, and we went out for lunch.
all right. And how did lunch go?
Really good. I mean, I really liked her. She was really cool and funny. It was easy, and I paid for lunch again. So, I didn't, make her pay for lunch.
Why'd you laugh after that? That sounded weird. Like I paid for lunch, if you know what I mean.
No, I felt like you guys might think that I made her pay for lunch because of the bet.
You should have.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
a bet's a
absolutely
bet.
should have made her pay
Jubal's
for her
right.
lunch. So you said the conversation and everything was going good. Like, what are some of the things you really connected on, other than the fact that she can't run as fast as you can?
Right. I mean, there was one interesting thing I'll say. I mean, that she sort of stood out from other girls I've dated. We talked a lot about intimacy.
Intimacy, like sexual intimacy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's pretty sweet to have on a first date over lunch.
Yeah, soup and salad and talk about sex.
How'd that come up?
Wait, yeah, exactly. Because it's lunchtime, it's daylight.
I mean, I don't know exactly how it came up, but regardless, she was really free and felt comfortable talking about it, and we both talked about it, and it was refreshing, because I think in our culture, like, a lot of women don't feel comfortable as they should talking about that sort of stuff.
Okay, wait, hold on, though. What exactly were you talking about? Like, the craziest places you guys have ever done it?
We didn't get that far into it, but, we just sort of talked about how we feel about sex. I got the impression that she was kind of wild. I mean, she basically said as much.
Wow. She actually said that she's wild.
In so many words.
Wow. I'm guessing you got a kiss at the end of the date then, at least.
We hugged at the end of the date, actually.
Wow, she does sound like a wild one.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, again, it was afternoon, and, first date, for me, I generally think, like, a first date, not much is going to happen in that way, but no, it didn't feel like I was, like, hugging my sister or something, like, it felt like
Okay.
there was chemistry there.
So you're saying that she's wild, and you guys talked about all kinds of intimacy, all kinds of sexual stuff on your first date, and then you ended it with a hug. I'm guessing your talk wasn't really as hot and heavy as I'm picturing it in my mind. Yeah. It's like one time I kissed the guy on the cheek. Ooh, she's a naughty girl.
No, trust me, it was more than that. I know it might not sound like a lunch date hugging, but, like, it was pretty hot.
All right. Well, if it was so hot, then why do you think you're not getting a call back?
I mean, I don't know. I texted her after. I didn't hear back. I waited a couple days. I texted her again, and I still didn't hear back. So I'm worried that maybe she felt, like, obligated because of the race, because I bet her that if I win, that she would have taken me out for lunch.
She felt like she had no choice but to go out with you because before the race, you were like, if I beat you, I got to take you out to lunch. She's like, damn it, I didn't want to actually go out with this guy.
I know, but I feel like it can't be that because, again, like, she was able to open up with me about personal stuff. I felt a real connection. So it just seems like it couldn't be that.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update then, okay?
Thank you, sure.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Henry is on the phone with us today. He wants to call a girl named Leslie. They met at a 5K before the race. He was like, hey, I bet you if I beat you, I have to take you out for lunch. And then she giggled and was like, okay. And then he ended up beating her, and they went out to lunch, and apparently they had a romantic lunchtime date after their race. And at a certain point, that romantic lunch date turned straight up down and dirty. When he says the conversation turned to all sorts of sexual things. Something that usually doesn't happen over lunch on a first date. So he's very confused how he would have this open of a conversation with a girl and she would not be calling him back. Henry, are you ready to give Miss Dirty Talk a call? Down and dirty. When he says the conversation turned to all sorts of sexual things. Something that usually doesn't happen over lunch on a first date. So he's very confused how he would have this open of a conversation with a girl and she would not be calling him back. Henry, are you ready to give Miss Dirty Talk a call?
I'm ready.
And find out why she's not getting back to you?
I'm ready.
And are you thinking of her as like this could be a potential girlfriend, or are you just really curious on whether or not she truly is wild in the sack?
Both.
Okay.
All right.
That's commendable.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out why she's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Movement 92.5 presents.
Hey, Ed?
Yeah.
Well, I know you're on the phone to do a second date, but I have like something that just came up and I'm not going to be able to do it. A buddy of mine, his bike tire popped.
Oh,
so
bike
I got to
tire.
go help him out, okay?
Oh, you're joking, right?
No, he's real close to his house. He's like 10 blocks away from his house, but I feel like I need to help him out. So let's just take a rain check on this whole second date thing, okay?
Haha.
You can't call AAA?
He's like, ha ha.
All right. And the reason that I'm saying that to Ed is because Ed wants us to call a girl named Nicole today. They met at a rock climbing group. After the rock climbing class one day, they agreed to go out, but they had to shower, so they went back to her place to shower. After they were done getting ready, she said, hey, something just came up. One of my friends has a flat tire or something, and I have to go help them. So we think that's an excuse that she made up to get out of the date because since then she hasn't talked to him. She hasn't even shown up to the rock climbing class, which makes me think that you must have done something really bad, Ed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it was. If I did, you know.
Did you do anything weird in the shower, like make any strange noises
Terrible
or use
singer.
her expensive shampoo without permission? Because that stuff costs a lot.
No, I just took a shower.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out what happened, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Who knows? Maybe she's still by the side of the road helping her friend out with that tire.
It just took him a while to figure out how to change one.
It's been weeks.
It's about 2 weeks now, but here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Nicole there?
Yes, this is Nicole.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. How can I help you?
Well, I'm calling you today because we recently got an email into our show from somebody who's trying to get a hold of you.
Someone trying to get a hold of me?
Yeah. Apparently, they've tried to call you a bunch, and you're not responding to them. So they asked if maybe we could get you on the phone.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused.
It's a segment that we do on our show called The Second Date. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, geez.
So the guy's name is Ed, and you know Ed from your rock climbing group?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I do. I know him.
Well, Ed emailed us because he said that when you guys were supposed to go out, you ended up saying you had to rain check it to help your friend out with a flat tire, but since then you haven't talked to him or even shown up to the rock climbing group.
He's given you a lot of information. What else did he tell you? God.
That's pretty much it. He just told us that you guys met at class and we're supposed to...
It's not. It's so disgusting. I can't even look at you.
Come on. I mean, like, I'm sure if you could, like, put yourself in that situation, like, what would you do? I mean, maybe you would go in the sink, too.
You're just gross. There's no way in hell we're going out on a second date, any date, first date. Mm-mm.
All right. Well, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
And Ed, I hope you learned a lesson about peeing in people's sinks.
I can't believe that has to be a lesson someone learns.
Have we learned it?
Yeah, I've learned it.
All right,
that's
good.
good.
Yep, no more peeing in people's sinks.
You know, for the record, guys, like, this is probably the first time this has ever really happened to me. So.
It's probably the first. You're not even sure if it's the first time. The guy on the phone for a second date today met the girl that he wants to call at a rock climbing class.
Oh, cool.
Or like a little club, I guess, that they have. I've gone to one of these rock climbing gyms before. It was very bad for me, though, because I got to the top of the little rock wall, and then I turned around and I just started crying because I couldn't get down.
Oh, that's
And
so
then
sad.
They had to call the firefighters to come and rescue me.
Was
It
that
was
your
cool.
flag-
It made the news. I was like the cat stuck in a tree story at the end of the news. That was the feel-good story, but I could never go back to rock climbing after that. It's just
I could see the headline. Watch this little guy get saved at the rock climbing gym.
too traumatic for me.
Yeah.
But Ed, you're a pretty good rock climber, huh?
Yeah, I am a pretty good rock climber.
That's sexy. I'm going to tell you right off the bat that I have a thing for rock climbers.
Well, thank you, Brooke. Thank you.
Yes.
Clearly, the girl that you want to call today doesn't.
Well, I mean, I guess not, you know?
Tell us a little bit about her.
Well, her name's Nicole, and I met her at my rock climbing gym, and gosh, she just was really cute, you know?
Is that when you put the chalk that you used for your hands and you smacked her on the butt and left a handprint?
No, well, I didn't think that we were probably at that stage yet.
Yeah.
Jubal
That's another
moves
reason
quick.
why I'm not allowed back into those rock climbing classes. I had a lot of fun with that.
Just how many handprints can you make?
How'd you guys initially start talking?
Well, I saw her form and I thought it was pretty good, so I went up and I gave her a compliment. I told her that I thought I liked her strong hands.
Are you
So,
serious? That is not the line you used.
Yeah, I was joking, and I told her I was joking, and we laughed about it. It was great.
Okay, that's good. That's a risk. That's a
It
risk
is
there, and I guess
agree.
I guess it worked because you guys actually went out, right?
Well, I mean, kind of not really, We were planning to go out, but it kind of got sidetracked.
What does that mean?
Well, so afterwards I asked her if she wanted to have a drink after class, and she said yeah. So we were going to go out, but, I was kind of smelly after class, and, she had built for workout too. So, we needed to shower, but my place was all on the other side of town. So she said that I could, come over to her place and shower, and so we went over there.
That's nice.
She offered for you to go to her place and shower on the first time she met you.
No, not like I'm some weirdo that she's inviting over out of the blue. I've seen her a few times at this club, and I just needed to get clean. It wasn't like a sexual thing at all.
Okay.
I just kind of stinky.
I don't know. No matter what, a girl invites me to shower with her, and to me, that's always sexual.
I don't think she said with her. I think just at her house.
Oh, that's what I heard.
I mean, it wasn't with her. We weren't in the shower together.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So what happened? You went back to her house?
So we go back to her house, and she showers, I shower, and we're getting ready to go out, and she gets a phone call from a friend who's stranded somewhere, like at the airport or something, and she asks if she can go get her.
Did that seem like an excuse to you?
Yeah.
Well, it sounded a lot like an excuse to me. I mean, I'm trying to be cool and everything, but I say, we'll just have your friend call AAA. They can come get her, right? So
you
Or AAA? I mean,
well, yeah, she said her friend had a flat tire and that she was close to the airport and needed to run over there to help her out.
Yeah, I like how you're persistent, though. Dude, AAA or something. You don't need to help your friend out right now. There's many services. There's lots of people who can. I'm sure somebody will be driving by and help her out. Let's go on our date right now.
Yeah, but I'm like, it kind of sounded like a line,
Right.
but
Okay, so did she go help her friend out then?
Yeah, unfortunately she did. She said that she really had to go and that her friend really needed her help. So, but she did say, can we take a rain check?
Okay.
So I thought, okay, I guess let's do that.
see, I just think that's so weird because if my friend truly called me and had a flat tire, I'd be like, hey, come with me. Then we'll go out after.
But that's weird. Then you're introducing him to friends
No,
already.
I think she's lying. That's all I'm saying.
So did you get the rain check then?
No, I mean, she's been MIA from the club and no calls.
Wow. Okay, and how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
4 times.
4 times, and she's not showing up to any of the rock climbing stuff.
Not showing up to any of the classes.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's pretty intense to get someone to change their entire activity schedule to avoid you, is what it sounds like.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm hoping that either she's really sick, I guess, or maybe something happened at the airport and they're in trouble or something, I guess.
I hope that while she was changing her friend's tire, she got hit by a car and has been in the hospital so that she's not calling me back. Not that I did something wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Well, okay, but that sounds a little bit worse than what I actually meant. I mean, I don't want her to get hit by a car or anything. I just don't want it to be my fault.
I'm glad you had to clarify that. That's good.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
In life, you've got to know how to read a situation correctly.
Okay.
Like, for example, the other day, I got an email from our bosses saying I had a mandatory corporate meeting. And to me, that meant menage. So I showed up to the boss's office naked. And you know what? I was right. Okay. No. I read that situation correctly. But Kyle, who's on the phone right now for a second date update, definitely read a situation wrong. And now he thinks he's not getting a call back because of it. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Oh,
Hello,
my God.
Brooke. Hello, gentlemen.
Hi, Kyle. Please don't tell me you did what Jubal did and showed up to your first date expecting a menage.
I mean, you always hold out hope, but no, I came fully clothed.
Okay, good.
I had like the opposite experience actually, where I got a friend of mine from high school hit me up on Facebook and wanted to meet up. She had always been sort of like a just cooler than everyone else, like into very obscure music scene sort of person.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so kind of a hipster.
Absolutely, yeah. Like
Okay.
I always found her like unapproachably cool. Like I was living in a small high school world, and she was living in a larger world of the arts.
Okay. You're like, how can I talk to this girl? I've never even heard of the bands that she knows. Way out of my league.
Yeah, she did not want to talk about, Good Charlotte.
And what is her name, by the way?
Beth.
Beth. All right. So Beth hit you up on Facebook and wanted to meet up?
Yeah, she had just gotten back from a 9-year stint in Germany starting a record label, and she was relocating to America. She had to, find her footing.
Okay, so she's still cooler than you, is what I'm guessing.
Oh, for life, I'm sure.
But how did you know that she was asking you out on a date? Because it just sounds like she wanted to catch up with an old high school friend to me.
Well, this was precisely what I thought, to the extent that actually my brother, who was around, was like, hey, mind if I join you? And I said, oh, yeah, of course, because he knew Beth in high school also. He was just a year younger than me. And so I thought we'd just have a fun time, catching up, saying what we've been up to.
Okay, so I'm guessing you showed up and she thought it was a date?
Yes. So I showed up to the place that she told me to go. I was without a doubt underdressed for this place, but it was not a problem. They let me in anyway. And she wasn't there yet, so we just grabbed a beer. But when she came in, she was decked out. And I, in that moment, felt that I had misread a potential date situation.
Okay.
And I needed to bail this brother out of it.
Well, maybe she just looks good, like all the time. Maybe she just was dressed up like she normally is.
I believe she probably does look that good all the time, but there was a disappointment in the way that she greeted me with, oh, you brought your brother.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I read the situation wrong.
And how awkward for your brother. Yeah. Like, hi, guys.
Well, you would think, right, that would be immediately awkward and he would have to leave. He was not feeling the same thing I was feeling about it. And I was dropping hints. I'm like, hey, don't you have to do a thing? I tried that one, which seemed like a dead giveaway.
Yeah,
right.
Of course.
And he said, no, I'm good, man. I can hang out all night.
I got no things.
Yeah, he was just loving being out in the world and feeling like the nostalgia of old people from high school.
Oh.
He's like, this is amazing. I'm so glad we could get together as friends and all of us not be on a date. That'd be weird, right?
Yeah, so as he's about to go grab us all another round, I'm like, hey, let's actually go somewhere else, in the hopes that in this movement I can sort of shake him free.
Yeah, so you're trying to ditch your brother.
Yeah, there's like this weird Americana bar right in the neighborhood down the street. So I'm kind of like, hey, let's go check that out. And I say to my brother, hey, I think I left the stove on. You should probably go home.
Oh, that is so obvious.
And what did your brother say?
He just told me, no, I double checked the stove. We're good.
All right, so
So funny, though.
did you ever shake your brother?
No, he was unflappable. He even did have a thing to do later that he blew off to stay with us.
Okay,
Man,
wait.
that sucks.
Even with your brother there, I mean, you guys all have the shared experience of high school together. Were you able to have fun?
Objectively, yes, it was a good time. We had a bunch of drinks and a bunch of laughs, but my brother just sitting there dumbly not understanding what's going on prevented the conversation between her and I from flirtation or like further exploration of what each other are up to.
Okay, and how did things end with her? I'm guessing a handshake or something?
No. The sort of body back hug where she touched my shoulder at the end in a way that I couldn't tell was like, hey, it was nice to see you, or like, better luck next time, Tiger.
Well, I'm guessing that it's a second if she's not calling you back and you're calling us.
Actually, no, I haven't tried calling her, and I was hoping that you guys could maybe give me an assist on this.
What do you mean?
Why haven't you tried calling her just on your own?
I still don't know if I'm maybe misreading this whole situation after the fact. Like, the way she said, your brother's here, I think she wanted a date. But I don't know. And so what I was hoping is that you guys can call her and find out. If I am misreading the whole thing, I'd rather just drop it. But if she's interested, I'm on board. This girl is so cool.
Okay, so our goal is to get her on the phone and find out if that was actually a date. And if it wasn't a date, you want us just to hang up on her like, okay, cool, we're just calling to check in. Have a good day.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Well, I don't know exactly how this is going to work and if I want to do that, but we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Thanks so much, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're about to call the coolest girl in the world.
Whoa.
Kyle wants to call an old high school friend named Beth, who was one of the original hipsters. She's been away in Germany for the last few years, but she recently came back to the States and asked him to hang out. Unfortunately, Kyle made the mistake of bringing his brother along, and he's worried that he may have misread the situation and missed out on the possibility of a romantic connection.
Yeah.
In fact, he's so worried about it that he hasn't even tried to call her yet, and we're going to do it for him right now in your second date update. Kyle, are you ready?
I am so nervous. Yes, please, let's go.
I can see it because, I mean, either it's a date and you screwed it up, or she's going to tell us, like, no, I was never interested in him. How did he get that idea? Basically, it's a lose-lose, I think, for you right now.
I think that's at the core of the nervousness.
Yeah. But do you want a second date?
Oh, so badly.
You do? Okay.
More than anything.
Okay, cool.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Beth, please?
this is Beth.
Hey, Beth, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I'm sorry, I haven't been in the country in a long time, so I haven't listened to the radio.
Yeah, that's cool. You're probably more of a podcast person anyway, right?
Yeah, I enjoy podcasts. Did I win something? Do you need something from me?
You didn't win anything, but yes, I do need something from you. You know a guy named Kyle, right?
I know a lot of Kyles.
Okay, well, a guy named Kyle that you recently reconnected with. You went to high school with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you, what? Why are you calling me?
Okay, so Kyle listens to our show, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up blowing you off after, you email us to see if we can get them on the phone and find out what went wrong. Kyle emailed us.
He told you we went on a date?
Well, he said he didn't think it was a date until you showed up, and then he was like, oh, wow, we're actually on a date. But unfortunately, his brother was there.
Yeah, that is what happened.
Wait, so you did think it was a date?
Well, I'd like to call it more of a get-together.
No, that's too, like, what was your intention in seeing him?
I don't really know if I want to tell you guys what my intention was to see him.
Oh, come on.
That's fair.
You have to.
I have to?
No, you don't.
Well, you don't have to.
Brother was being very assertive, and you were kind of dropping hints.
You know what? None of this
there wasn't-
matters. My brother asked you out on a date while we were there. He was a total jerk. He did it behind my back. He never told me that he did that. I am learning this news right now on the radio.
Whoa.
I mean, did you tell him that you were interested in me?
Yeah, I told him afterwards. I said, why were you hanging out the whole time on my date? What were you doing?
And what did he say to you?
He just said, hey, it's good times, old friends, right?
Dude.
I did not realize my brother was so maniacal.
That is low.
You know, it kind of sounds like you're sour grapes. Like, you're sad you didn't make the first move, and now I'm going to go out with your brother, and I'm hoping you enjoy. Have a good night.
I'm crushed. I am crushed like a sour grape.
Oh, no.
Kyle, are you upset that she's not into you, or are you more upset that your brother is actually going out with her?
Oh, don't make me choose. Those are awful. That is awful and awful.
They're both bad.
Beth, you have chosen the wrong brother. You know, up until he was 7, he peed his bed all of the time.
That's a low
Well,
blow.
he sure seems like a man now.
Ooh.
He's not a man. He is a snake. I'm not letting him out on the date tonight. I'm not letting him go.
No.
How are you going to
You're
stop
not
your
letting
little brother?
go.
He's my little brother. I'm the big brother. I'm in charge. He's not going on this date. There is no way. I'm going to go home right now, and I'm going to shred his pants.
his only option will be a pantsless date with you. So that's what I will do.
Real mature,
Dude,
Well, at least it'll be more upfront if there's no pants.
Yeah, you could actually be helping your brother out even more if you think about it, shredding his pants. Hey, Beth, would you like to go out with Kyle again on a second date? I mean, he could just come along, with your date with his brother. We'll pay for it.
Yeah, he is more than welcome to join with me and his brother tonight.
Dude, but seriously though, Beth.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Beth, I'm going to win you over. Let me come on the date.
Dude,
this sounds like fun.
Can you imagine being at a date and having two brothers fight over you?
Yeah, who's assertive now, right? Put me on my date with my brother.
Let's do it, please. Please, Beth, let us do it, please.
I'm up for it. Why not? It'll feel like high school again.
Oh, really?
Okay. So is that a legit yes? Can he come along on the date and try to win you over his brother?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
You better hope, Beth, that there's no other brothers in this family and it's limited to just these two because you got your hands full.
Hey, they're both cute, so maybe the third one will be two.
Nice.
Beth, you are not going to regret this because I've really gotten a lot cooler since high school, and I think I'm going to impress you a whole bunch.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Good way to start, Kyle.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
All right, cooler than me. Take care. And good luck beating out your brother for Beth's heart.
Thanks so much, guys. And Beth, I will see you tonight.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Pretty much everybody texting in at 78592 agrees on one thing. They say that we have to get an update from today's second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And if you didn't hear the second date update, Kyle wanted to call Beth. She was the cool girl in high school. She actually moved away out of the country for a while and came back and then asked him out on Facebook. And he thought it was just like two friends catching up. And then he got there and she was dressed up and he's like, oh man, maybe this is a date. But he accidentally brought his brother along because he thought they were just getting together for drinks just to be friends. Yeah. And then we found out that the reason she wasn't calling back was because she did intend on it being a date, but she also met his brother and thought his brother was better. And his brother actually asked her out because his brother wouldn't leave the date the whole time. Oh. And then he said, okay, well, how about I come back out with you and my brother and then we fight it out for your affection? And she agreed to it. So all three of them are going to go out now.
I hope she just ends up with one of them just so that they can always spend family holidays together.
I know.
It sounds like it's going to be really drama, but in a fun way if you're kind of the third party getting to watch.
Everything will be a competition between them. Like Thanksgiving dinner just to see who can eat more. Like, I ate way more than my brother. You should have married me. I told you.
And I'm guessing it's been that way since they were little. Like, everything's been a competition between these two.
So hopefully we can get an update from them and see which brother won her affection.
Yes. So awesome.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person that didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Angie's List is now Angie, your home for everything home. Angie still has the same top pros and reviews you've counted on for more than 20 years. Only now, you'll also get access to all the tools you need to make your home a happy place. Inside, outside, big or small, Angie helps you find the right solution for whatever you need done, all from your phone. It's simple to find upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. You can even search pricing guides to see what others paid for similar jobs and easily compare quotes from top local pros to make sure you're getting a fair price. From lawn care to repairing the AC to the project of your dreams, Angie has your home projects handled from start to finish. Plus, when you book and pay through Angie, they'll cover your project up to the full purchase price plus limited damage protection with their happiness guarantee. Make your home an Angie home. Check out Angie.com today. And for more on the happiness guarantee, go to Angie.com/happiness-guarantee.htm.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today feels like he was the victim of a pity date.
Oh,
no.
You know what that is? Where somebody goes out with you just because they know that you like them a lot, so they throw you a bone and then never call you again. That's what he's worried about. His name is Dave. Dave, I've been out on a lot of pity dates in my day. A lot of them. Yeah, it's usually me taking pity on the girl.
Yeah, right.
You know, sure, fine, all right. If you keep asking, I guess I'll go out with you. So I've never been in your shoes, Dave. But first of all, tell us a little bit about the girl that you went out with. What's her name?
All right, hey guys. So her name is Emma, and
Okay.
we worked together for 3 years. And I always liked her. You know, she's got freckles and red hair. She's just so cute, and so the whole time we got along great.
Yeah, did you guys flirt at work?
I thought we did.
You feel like she likes you?
Well, she's no longer here, so I mean.
Oh, she doesn't work with you
So
anymore?
after your date, she quit.
Well, she had put, yeah, I guess. I mean, she put in.
What do you? Okay, I'm very confused now, Dave. All right, your email said that she was a coworker. You guys work together.
Yeah, but I mean, she found another job. She said she was leaving for another better job.
Okay.
And
this is before your date or after your date?
she found the job before our date, but she left like right after our date.
Okay. All right. That was just the confusing part. So, did you feel like you guys were flirty at work when she was there?
I did, yes.
You did.
Why
Okay.
did it take you 3 years to work up enough courage to ask her out?
I don't know, because she's not, you know, she's not the like one night stand kind of girl. You know, she's somebody that I really liked and thought it could go. I don't know, progress more.
Let me ask you a question, Dave.
So nervous.
Yeah.
You got a lot of one night stand girls in your life, because I can't picture you really hooking up a lot of one night stands, man. I'm not trying to be mean.
No, you know, that's just not me.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That's okay.
So what'd you guys do on your date? Well, first of all, how'd you finally get up the courage to ask her out then?
Well, it was her last day, and she was in the break room.
Okay.
So it's now or never. So I approached her and I told her that I know we've been friends for this long, but I've liked you since the moment I saw you, and I'd hate to have you leave without me doing this. So I know I would regret it if I didn't do it. So
Yeah.
I said, will you go out to dinner with me tonight?
That is
Did you say it exactly
cute.
like that? Will you go out to dinner?
Yeah, 'cause now, I mean, the reason I thought now that it was a pity date is because, you know, we had a great time. You know, had a drink or two. But then after, you know, she went to hang out with her friends. She was meeting up with some friends. And then, like, every time I try to talk to her, she says she's too busy at work.
Okay.
So at the end of the date, she didn't invite you along to go meet her friends. She just left.
Yeah.
Did you get a kiss or anything like that?
On the cheek.
You got a kiss on the cheek. She said she went to meet her friends.
kiss.
She's texted you back, though. That's nice, because normally people just ignore someone if they don't want to see him again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you said that what did she said to you?
Well, she said she's too busy right now.
Okay. That's a pretty standard blow-off statement right there. So
Dave, you've been blown off, basically. What exactly are you hoping to get out of the second date update?
This is a girl that I've liked her for 3 years. So first I want to know if it's a pity date, and if not, I want to see where this can go.
Okay, you think you can convince her to go out with you again?
Yeah, I do. If she knows how much I like her.
all right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, man.
Cool.
Hang
Thank
on. Okay. What are you doing over there, Dave? Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, just a little nervous. So
Okay. You're nervous, so what are you doing? Yeah, it sounds like you're shuffling papers and...
sometimes I get a little lightheaded. I'm just breathing.
All right.
Sit down,
Hey,
Dave.
man. All right, so hang out, breathe for like 4 minutes, and then we'll be back and do your second date update, okay?
All right, cool. Thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, normally at the beginning of these second date updates, I try to say something funny to make everybody laugh. But today, I'm just hoping Dave is still alive. Dave, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. If you missed the first part of the second date update, Dave is on the phone. He wants us to call this girl named Emma. She's a coworker, or she was a coworker. He asked her out last couple of days before she was leaving because he had a crush on her forever. They went out. She's been blowing him off ever since. But the interesting part was when we finished up talking to Dave about his date, you were all over the place, man. Like, you sounded like you were about ready to pass out. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little nervous.
Okay.
Take your
Is this normal for you?
I guess.
Is
yeah.
anything normal for you, Dave?
Just to let you know, Dave, we do have paramedics standing by, all right? I've already alerted them, so if you pass out, you'll be okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and ask her about your date, okay?
It's the paper shuffling thing.
Yeah, what is the paper shot? I don't get it. Dave,
Yeah, I'm just
you good?
getting. Yeah, go.
Is that
All
your
right. No, he said go. I'm going right
Okay.
now because I don't want to lose Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Emma.
this is Emma.
Emma, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. You ever listen to our radio show?
No, I'm not really in the car at that time, so.
Okay. Well, you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he liked you a lot. So he wanted me to call you, see if I could get you on the phone, and ask why you've been blowing him off since you guys went out.
Okay, who told you that?
His name is Dave.
Oh.
You know Dave. You used to work with Dave. We've talked to him, and he's a very nice guy. But he's just curious if he did something wrong on your date, and that's why you've been kind of blowing him off, giving him the busy excuse.
He's a really nice guy. He is a sweet person. He's not really my type of guy, but I really didn't even know we were going out on a date.
Oh,
he
did you
asked
think it was a friendship thing?
Well, yeah, because we worked together for many years. He's always so sweet to me. He'd always bring me coffee from the break room. And when I told him I was leaving, he looked really upset. And so I thought we'd hang out as coworkers since I was leaving. You know how people do that when people leave a job. You know what I mean?
sure.
Everyone gets together.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what he meant. And I thought that's what we were doing until the day of. And he was insisting on picking me up, which was a red flag where I was like, oh no, I think he thinks this is a date.
Let me ask you a question, Emma. When we talked to Dave, he said he had a crush on you the whole time he was working with you. Did you know that he had a crush on you, or was that when it became obvious?
Oh no, I mean, I could tell, girls know. And I could tell he had a little crush on me, but I still thought it was just a friendly, we don't have that kind of romantic vibe at all as far as I could see, even though he had a crush on me.
Didn't he tell you, though, when he asked you out, I've been wanting to do this since the day I saw you?
He was kind of mumbling. I really wasn't sure. Sometimes it's hard to understand what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But I really thought it was a hangout until he insisted on picking me up at my house, and then he showed up with a dozen red roses, and so I was like, oh no, he definitely thought it was a date.
Still could have been a work hangout at that point. I give all of my coworkers roses all the time.
Jose loves it.
So at that point you knew it was more than just a coworker hangout.
Yeah, for 100% knew. Again, he is a really sweet person, and he was actually the nicest to me at my job out of anyone for the whole time I worked there.
He sounds like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he does.
We've talked to him a little bit about your date, that you don't think it should have been a date, but did you enjoy it?
It was so awkward, you guys. It was he had the waitress put his plate on the same side as me, so instead of sitting across two regular people, he sat right next to me.
All right, some people do that though. He's kind of an awkward dude, huh?
I know him from being a coworker, and he's always kind of mumbly and nervous and awkward. But again, he is a really nice person, so I didn't want to be, I wanted to let him down easy kind of thing, without hurting his feelings. But I've never seen him so nervous. And
Probably because he
just-
likes you.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Is there anything attractive about him that I mean, like, if you were to step back and try to see him in a romantic light, could you?
He's not the kind of guy I am attracted to generally, so
I bet you he's a stallion in the bedroom, Emma. You ever think about that? No.
no, I don't think so.
Well, would you be willing to at least tell him the reason why you've been kind of blowing him off instead of just saying that you're busy? Just let him know, hey, you're not really my type.
I think that would be really awkward.
I do
because-
too. I do too, Emma, and that's why I want to make it happen because Dave is actually on the phone listening right now.
No, are you serious?
Yep.
I know I am a little nervous at first, but I mean, I could become the man you want me to be.
Yeah, I don't think so, Dave. I mean, there's a lot of girls out there, and I think you should keep trying, to maybe find someone that's a better fit for you.
Dave, are you okay, man?
Yeah.
Do you feel like she's making the wrong decision here?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't do this if I didn't really like her. And Emma, go out on one more date with me. I promised you I won't be awkward like you said.
Dave, I did have a nice time on our date, and I think we really do get along. It's just that you're so nervous, and you just seem to have so many anxieties that I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. I'm nervous, but this is just because I care about something so much that, this comes up. But, we always got along great, didn't we?
I mean, we did get along really well. And you are a good-looking guy.
Really? You think I'm really good looking?
Well, yeah. I mean, you are. You're just, a little nervous, but you are good-looking. You have a really, handsome face.
See, Dave, you hear that? You're sexy.
Well, this is awesome.
That's the way I feel when a girl calls me good looking too, man. Dave, what do you keep doing?
Just breathing.
Okay. Emma, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean,
Hold on a second. Dave.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
okay?
You're making
Sorry,
so
yeah,
much
yeah.
noise.
I'll stop.
No,
What are you doing, though? Like, why are you making so much noise?
It's a paper bag.
A paper
Sorry,
bag?
it's too loud.
You're breathing into a paper bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
But here, I'll put it down.
Yeah, put the paper bag down for a second if you can, all right?
Dave.
Emma, would you like to go out on a second date with Dave? I will pay for it. Give him one more shot. He sounds like a great guy. He'll leave the paper bag at home so he won't be making so much noise.
I mean, I would say this, that of, all the guys I've ever dated, Dave is definitely, probably the sweetest and most caring and considerate and nicest. He may not be polished and he's a little bit rough around the edges, but I know he would go to the ends of the earth for me, so.
Well, then why not go out with him again? The ends of the earth for you? Jesus. That sounds like somebody I'd want to spend some time with.
Yeah, I would. I really like you.
Okay. I will go out on a date with you, Dave.
There you go. Congratulations, Dave. Dave.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You got a second date. You gonna be okay?
Oh, Dave.
Dave, are you breathing into the bag again, Dave?
Well, now it's some excitement. Man.
All right, then keep breathing into the bag then.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people texting in at 78592 saying that was their favorite second date update we've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, poor old nervous Dave. If you missed it, you can hear it online shortly at moving925.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I really want to help this dude out who's on the phone for the second date update today, except he won't tell me the complete story of what happened on his date.
No. And it's rare you actually want to help somebody.
Yeah, true. Both weird things. He left in the middle of his date to deal with something. And that's where he's being vague. He won't tell me exactly what it is. Jimmy, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up?
Why don't you tell everybody what happened on your date? Like, you left at some point for what?
I left because I have a bit of a medical issue, and I had to sort of go and deal with it.
So when you say you left in the middle of the date, you got up and just left.
Well, no, it's not like I just got up and walked away. Like I excused myself. I told her I had to go and deal with this thing, and I went outside.
You can't give me a clue at all what the medical issue you had to leave your date in the middle of was for?
No, I really want to keep that private.
Did you give Marissa more information than we're getting right now?
Yeah, I explained the situation to her, and she seemed cool with it initially, but when I came back, I don't know, her energy was different, I tried to get things going again, spark the conversation, but it's just like we weren't clicking,
And then how was the date going up until tell us a little bit about what you guys did before you excused yourself for...
Well, up till then, actually.
All right, then keep breathing into the back end.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people texting in at 78592 saying that was their favorite second date update we've ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, poor old nervous Dave. If you missed it, you can hear it online shortly at moving925.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I really want to help this dude out who's on the phone for the second date update today, except he won't tell me the complete story of what happened on his date.
No. And it's rare you actually want to help somebody.
Yeah, true. Both weird things. He left in the middle of his date to deal with something. And that's where he's being vague. He won't tell me exactly what it is. Jimmy, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up?
Why don't you tell everybody what happened on your date? Like, you left at some point for what?
I left because I have a bit of a medical issue, and I had to sort of go and deal with it.
So when you say you left in the middle of the date, you got up and just left.
Well, no, it's not like I just got up and walked away. Like I excused myself. I told her I had to go and deal with this thing, and I went outside.
You can't give me a clue at all what the medical issue you had to leave your date in the middle of was for?
No, I really want to keep that private.
Did you give Marissa more information than we're getting right now?
Yeah, I explained the situation to her, and she seemed cool with it initially, but when I came back, I don't know, her energy was different, I tried to get things going again, spark the conversation, but it's just like we weren't clicking,
And then how was the date going up until tell us a little bit about what you guys did before you excused yourself for...
Well, up till then, actually, the date was good. I'm born and raised in Seattle, but she just moved here. So I decided that I would show her some stuff that she hasn't done in Seattle yet. So I know it's going to sound kind of lame, but we rode the monorail.
Okay, so touristy stuff.
Yeah, so you rode 2 blocks on the monorail, and then you had a whole afternoon to kill after that, right? So...
I know. It's just something everybody's got to do it once, And it was great. It was a nice time, and then we went and we had sushi.
Okay, and that's when your medical issue came up and you had to excuse yourself.
Yeah.
How long were you gone dealing with whatever your medical issue was?
It was a while. It was 10 minutes, maybe 15.
Okay.
10, 15 minutes. Okay.
Do you think that she believed you when you said medical issue, or do you think she thought you were lying and doing something else?
At first, I thought she was cool with it, but when I got back, I don't know, she seemed kind of pissed off. And so it made me think that maybe she thought I was lying to her or something like that. I don't know.
All right. And then how did the date end with you guys?
We left the restaurant, and then we each got separate cabs. I gave her a hug, and that was about it. And I said, I had a good time, and we should do this again. And she said to text her, and so I have been, but she's not responding.
Nothing. Okay. And how many times have you tried texting her since your date?
About 4 or 5 times.
Okay. So you think it's probably the medical issue thing?
I don't know. Either she doesn't believe me, or it freaked her out, or I don't know. I really don't know.
Since you won't tell us what it is, let me ask you: is it something that would gross her out? I mean, you got to give me a little bit.
It's just that it's a private issue, and I just don't really want to say anything about it. Like, I know it's weird because I'm talking to you on the radio and I'm talking to you. It's just, I don't know.
I guess what I'm trying to say is it a normal medical issue where someone would hear something about it and be like, okay, that's understandable? Or did you go like, oh, herpes are flaring up, I'll be right back? Because that would definitely mean you're not going to get a call back.
Yeah.
No, I can promise you it's not herpes.
Now, if we get her on the phone and she tells us what it is, are you going to be upset?
Well, I don't really want her to say.
Okay.
I'm hoping she'll respect my privacy, but yeah.
Who knows, right?
If
All
it's
right.
embarrassing enough,
She'll probably say something if it's embarrassing enough. How the second date updates work. Well, we'll play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, all right?
All right, cool.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Before we make the phone call for Jimmy, who's on the phone right now for a second date update. Jimmy, I got to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you an arms dealer?
Oh.
Or perhaps an international drug kingpin?
No.
All right. I'm
No,
just
like-
making sure. Because he's very mysterious. Very mysterious. If you listen to the first part of the second date update, Jimmy met a girl named Marissa online. They had a pretty normal date. Nothing of note, except for the fact that he left in the middle of it to deal with a medical issue. He won't tell us what the medical issue is. So I'm assuming he was outside in the parking lot selling arms to our enemies.
That's the natural conclusion.
For at least like 15 minutes. Or drugs. I'm not sure which one, Jimmy. I'll figure you out, though.
All right, man. Whatever.
All right. I'll find you out. I smell a rat.
I'm on to you.
Yeah. So, and again, you were gone from the date for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like about 15 minutes.
All right. And when you came back, that's the point where she seemed like she was ready to end the date and go home.
Yeah, she seemed pretty cold and like not into it anymore.
All right. Well, we'll dial the number. Hope she answers the phone. And if she does, maybe we can get your second date update. All right. You ready?
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
Here we go, man.
Hello?
Hi, is Marissa there?
Yeah, this is her.
Hello, Marissa. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show. Yeah, you are definitely a listener. Do you have a few seconds to talk to us?
I'm sorry, why are you guys... What is this? Why are you guys calling me?
I'm calling you because a listener of ours sent us an email about you.
Really?
Yeah, and they asked me to give you a call.
Okay.
His name is Jimmy, and you went out on a date with him recently.
Oh, no.
So you remember Jimmy.
Oh, God, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. All right. It sounds like you didn't have a fun time. It sounds like you didn't have a fun time with Jimmy. Jimmy had a great time with you.
Oh.
The reason that I'm calling is he'd love to see you again, but you're not responding to any of his text messages. Judging from your reaction right there, you definitely aren't doing that on accident.
Nope, that's on purpose.
Okay.
Is
Is there something that Jimmy did to make you not like him?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Is it the fact that he left in the middle of your date to take care of some sort of medical issue that he won't tell us what the medical issue is, but he described your date to us and said that everything went well until that moment where he got up, left, and came back 15 minutes later, and then you seemed kind of cold and upset.
He told you all of that?
Yep. But he said that he really likes you and would love to see you again. And if he can't see you again, he'd love to know why.
Wow. Okay.
Do you mind telling us what the issue is?
What, his medical issue?
Sure, I'd love to know. He won't tell me.
Yeah, we're dying.
If you want to tell us that, that's fine.
No.
Well, he never actually told me what the medical condition is, so I can't really help you with that.
It's
right.
good.
He
Respect
wouldn't
the man's privacy.
I know, I want to know. He wouldn't tell us either. Is that it, though? I'm assuming that's what happened.
I mean, we were having dinner, and I was telling him this story, and all of a sudden, he got really quiet and stopped eating.
Okay.
And I could kind of tell that he wasn't really listening to my story, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So he tells me, he's like, so, hey, I haven't told you this, but I have this, like, medical condition, and I need to leave. So I'll be right back. And I was like, okay. And he actually left the restaurant. He walked right out of the restaurant. And I was like, oh, my God, he's ditching me, you know?
Yeah, he told us he went outside. But again, he wouldn't tell us what the issue was either.
Yeah. So I told my waiter, listen, I'm not dining and dashing, but I'm going to leave my purse right here. My date just left, and I need you to find out where he is. So I went outside, and I was searching just everywhere for him, and then finally went around the corner. There was like this alleyway, and I looked down the alley, and he's sitting there with a homeless guy smoking pot.
What?
Wait, what?
And I don't think he saw me. So I went back into the restaurant.
So he took a weed break in the middle of your date.
Yeah, and I was just like, this is the rudest thing that anyone's ever done to me. I mean,
And he
can't
was-
you wait till later?
He was smoking it with some homeless dude?
Yeah, he like bummed it from a homeless guy.
It's weird. Like, it's almost like if he passed by, the guy was like, oh, man, I can't listen to this date anymore. I got to get outside and smoke with this dude real quick. Is that what it felt like to you?
I was shocked. You know, it was the first date, and my date had gone and smoked pot in the middle of it. I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I was like, who does that?
Yeah. He could have at least invited you, right, Marissa?
Oh, come on. Marissa, I've been turned off in the past when a guy has gone out and taken a cigarette break. So, I mean, I can sympathize with you on that. Do you feel like he lied to you?
I don't care. Honestly, I just don't care. I just never want to see him again.
Marissa, if you could say anything to Jimmy right now, what would you say to him?
Stop texting me.
Stop texting me. Okay. I would like you now to say that to Jimmy because he's actually on the other line listening.
Shut up.
Hey, Marissa.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah.
How's it going?
What are you doing?
Jimmy, did you leave your date to go smoke weed with a homeless dude?
Okay, I did. But it is connected to a medical condition, and I didn't want to say anything, but
Are you stoned right now, Jimmy?
no, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
So you smoke medical marijuana for a legit medical reason.
Yeah, I have anxiety, and so that's what happened that night. Is she was talking to me, and I started to have like a panic attack in the middle of the conversation, and I had to go because I was getting like all sweaty, and I was like, I gotta go.
Okay, well, who's the homeless guy that you're smoking it with?
How does he fit in?
I don't know. He was actually really cool. And he asked what was up. I gave him a toke, and he was like, you know, dude, what are you doing? You got to get back in there before she walks out on you. And I'm like, oh, my God, you're right.
Well, is Marissa even on the phone? Marissa, are you there still?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought you had hung up. So what do you think of Jimmy's story?
Jimmy, you know, you could have at least just told me what you were doing. I would have understood, you know, if that's what you needed to go do. Instead, you just, like, I had no idea if you were even going to come back.
In hindsight, you're right. I was just, like, in full panic, though, and I didn't know what to do because I really liked you, and I think that kind of made me nervous. And I'm sorry.
Well, lesson learned for the next date you go on, if there is ever one.
Oh, that sounds like you don't want to go out with them again, Marissa.
No, I don't trust him.
I'll pay for a second date. Will you go out with Jimmy one more time? We'll pay for it.
No, it's not happening.
Weed and everything.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll pay for it all.
You can get in on the action
Yeah.
this time, too.
There's no way I can get you to go out with Jimmy again?
Yeah, I'm just not into guys who leave in the middle of a first date to go smoke with the homeless.
Weird. I guess there's one girl out there who doesn't like that.
Dude, I learned a lesson today.
Yeah. Sorry, Jimmy.
Oh, well. Hey, you guys want to, hang out sometime?
No, dude, I'm not hitting off a homeless guy's pipe.
Hey, I'm there, bro. Hit me up.
Oh, gosh.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.